Good evening, good evening. We didn't do an intro video. I was too busy looking at scores and all sorts going on. We just went straight from countdown. I missed my intro video because, guys,
we got more pressing things to talk about.
Yeah, 1 minute. There you go. How quickly the season goes. There was a time when Arsenal could have gone 9 points clear. We could have gone 8 points clear. City are dead and buried. They're washed. They're finished. They've only got Haaland. They're not the City they used to be. And we're the best team in the country. We're the best team in history with the elite manager. But if you look at the league table, Man City are only 3 points behind Norms. This dreadful team are only 3 points behind, people. Only 3 points behind. They've got players coming back from injury, and we'll get onto our injury list a bit later on because once again, we've been hit again. So, Normski, you're not stressing, are you, mate? The league's in the bag, isn't it? It's ours, isn't it?
Yeah, why should we stress
about Norms? You ain't going to sleep over it, are you, bruv?
No, of course not. Of course not. Because, as I say, we've got the best. We've got the best team in Europe. Yeah, we've got the best team in Europe. Not only have we got the best team in Europe, you've got a Man City, according to a lot of fans, that are actually falling away. And not only are they falling away, you got to be worried about a resurgence Man United. I'm more frightened of the Man United side than a City side, according to certain broadcasters. Okay.
Oh, they're going to finish above City, Man United, apparently.
Yeah.
So we're not worried about City. It's Man United. I mean, even though Aston Villa are only 6 points behind us, Norms.
Exactly, and to be honest, I mean, look, when you look at those players, the City players, I mean, which one of those? I mean, DJB, come on, which one of those players really is doing anything for Man City? Come on. I mean, Ireland is only on 20 goals or 21 goals for the Premier League. Just
Gorkres is better than him, Norms. Gorkres is better than Havertz.
Of course he's
better than Haaland. Come on.
Of course he's. You got Ryan Jersey.
You wouldn't have Semenyo over Martinelli, would you?
No way. I mean, listen, they bought him. Why did they go and waste their money? I need to know why, DJ. Why did they waste their money by Semenyo in January? Yeah, I mean,
what a waste of money.
Albeit he scored about 4 or 5 goals. I'm just wondering why. That's a waste of money. Absolute waste of money. You got Foden coming. You haven't seen Foden for donkey's years, and they're bringing him on.
Oh, he's terrible. He ain't even going to make the England team, Foden. I wouldn't have him in my team. I wouldn't have Foden over Madueke.
Just a minute. Oxlade-Chamberlain scores the winner for Celtic. How about that, guys?
You're on the Ox.
How about go on the Ox?
You're on the Ox. I'll tell you what, I'd have sooner have Oxlade-Chamberlain and Noni Madueke, if I'm being honest with you.
Listen, mate, I was hoping, I know there's some rumours, there might be a possibility. Arteta might be thinking about it, but I'm telling you what, I'll take Oxlade-Chamberlain over Noni Madueke any time of the day. Okay? But don't worry about it. We can't, because that team that we got are untouchable. It's the best squad in Europe. By far. Not only that, DJB, they're playing the best kind of football. Scintillating football.
Yeah.
Scintillating football. I mean, come on.
That's
why we're top of the league.
Yeah, you're bouncing out of that stadium every game. Every game, you're bouncing out of that stadium with excitement. You've seen breathtaking football every single week. Listen.
You can't go wrong.
Listen.
You can't go wrong.
Chat. Big up to every single one. Welcome to the Mingle. We are back again with the Mingle, with the one and only Normski. Big up to everyone that's in. You know who you are. You're all legends. Yeah. I can name every single one of yous, but we want to get on with the show, guys. And but we need to come in with a Martin tap. Big up. Big up. Martin. Just 2 words needed. DJB and Normski. Big up, my friend. Big up the Butts is in. Jam Boy's in. And if you're new, Lux is in. Aces is in. If you're new, make sure you're subbing to me. And not only subbing to me, get this man up to 1,000 subs. It's criminal that he's not on it. But listen, it is what it is, Norms. But the problem is now, I'm trying to get my head around this situation right now, okay? Because I went, as you know, I go to the Emirates. I went to the Liverpool game, and I remember saying, we need to take these opportunities. We need to go and get 3 points against Liverpool and 3 points against Manchester United. And we didn't do it. I said, because coming round the corner, you're going to be looking back at these games like you were last season. Oh, we dropped points here and we dropped points there. I said, I don't want to be in another situation whereby you're looking back at games thinking, oh, we should have picked up points there. We should have picked up points there. Now, listen, it's not all doom and gloom, providing we do the job at Brentford tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what is getting me now is the narrative that this Man City team are not the Man City team of years ago. Well, that's pretty obvious. They're not the Man City team of years ago, right? But we're still the same Arsenal years ago.
Exactly.
Because we've got the same manager. That's the difference.
Yep.
Yeah? Couple of different faces, but he don't trust the bench. He don't trust them. He don't trust Eze. There's a lot of players he don't trust in this team, right? So what you got to realise is, as I said, City's not the same team, but they're only 3 points behind us.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the same team, but we've got the same manager, and that's all you need to know, Norms. So what you're saying, bruv? Because that's a massive win for City tonight. They've gone out, they've done their business.
Yeah,
look, the ball, job done.
Yeah, and I say I don't even think they really had to get out of second gear. Do you know what I mean? You know, Fulham were going to offer them any real challenge. I mean, obviously that last game at the Cottage, where it was a bit of a mad game where I think they were leading like 4-1 and then Fulham brought it back. They ended up winning it 5-4 or something like that. Some crazy scoreline there.
Yeah,
but that wasn't going to happen. I think I said on my channel that, like, you know, City, you know, get that win at Liverpool, and I mean that was an important win for them because going into that game, looking at that Liverpool game, I thought Liverpool at best would have probably got a draw or win the game, you know, by a small margin. Playing at home, the fact that, you know, City have not won there in like 5 years. Now, this is the first time City have done a double over them since the 1930s. So that in alone, you know, it meant a lot to City. But I think that wasn't real. That's just a stat there. What they've got ahead of them and what they're sniffing is us. Okay. They go to Liverpool. It was a bit of a madness because the first half, Liverpool just weren't at the races. I mean, look, City could have run away with that and won that game 2-3-0, you know, in the first half. You know, they were useless. Ekatike, useless. Gakpo, useless. Salah, obviously, gone. The midfield was just getting run through. Okay? So they get a stay of reprieve. They go in the second half. Liverpool come back into the game. And, you know, they miss some big chances. And this is what it is. Yeah, we yeah. And this is what our fan base is, yeah? Because they're looking at this they're looking at this City who's washed. Yeah. And I created this the other day and I used it on my Insta post today. All right. The Blue Sharks just won't go away, guys. The Blue Sharks just won't go away.
That's just amazing.
That's what it's that this DJ, every stream that I've listened to where I'm hearing the top gooners talking, this is what they're doing. They're burying their heads in the sand. Because the reality is that Man City ain't gonna go away, but we got to do business, right? We got to do business tomorrow at the GTEC Stadium. That is as simple as that. I don't care if Man City won 7-0, 8-0, 10-0, whatever. That's what they've done their job. We're not relying on Fulham to do anything or relying on team. We shouldn't be relying on that. We have the destiny in our own hands. Yeah, as I say, all in our hands.
It's in our own hands. It's in our own hands. I don't know why we're worried because we've got the best team ever and we've got the best manager. Why are we worried? Why are we worried?
Exactly.
We're going to walk this league.
Right. So listen, if that's the case, we've got, as I said, we've got the squad. But, you know, we have to look at things and look at the facts and look at the reality. And that's what we do. We look at facts and we look at reality. We don't have our heads in the sand. We don't think that we're going to go on and do a quadruple and doing all these stupidness and saying all these mad things. No. Yeah. One game at a time. City, the Wash City, who are 3 points behind us. The Wash City, who are in a final with us, yeah, on the 20th, which is going to be key. That game is going to be key because how we go into that game, if we win that game and even our points tally going into that game, if we lose that game and lose it bad, it's gonna affect us mentally going in there, and especially if at that point when we do go into that game, if City have not passed us. So we need to be on job. We need to be absolutely on job. Now we're hearing that the donkey's out for a month. Who knew? Who knew that? Who knew? Who's been, you've been saying it. Big up Shane, he's been saying it. Matty, these things were going to come back and all. We said it at the start of the season. Kai Havertz is coming back.
Why do you think
He's
I want to sell him?
away.
Why do you think I want to sell him?
Right.
What have I been saying? Sell him, get rid of him, get rid of him. He's
out
finished.
For a month.
He's done.
Out for a month.
He'll probably be out for the rest of the season now.
What they're going to understand, DJB, is that these guys that are coming back, the likes of Sacco, who's had a third-degree hamstring tear, hamstring off the bum. Same with Kai Havertz. Knee injuries, right? Jesus, knee injuries. He's had 3-4 knee ops. Yeah, all of these players. Yeah, at some point you got Declan Rice. Yeah, who's blowing out his bum at the moment.
Yeah,
okay,
knackered.
He's knackered.
Yeah,
and the thing about it, if you've bought all these players. And we've got the biggest squad and the deepest squad and the best quality squad, then we need to start using them. We need to start rotating. That's one of the problems. And that's why now it's caught us up. Because now when Glock wasn't scoring and when this wasn't happening or when Odegaard ain't performing, all of a sudden now Kai Havertz is the key now, isn't it? He's the one that's going to link now. He's the pairing that's going to make him and Glock tick and click and get us over the line. I was told that when Kai Havertz comes back as the striker, it will be an easy.
Gorka is going to get 25 goals now. Havertz is back.
Right.
Well, that's put a nail in the coffin.
Well, that's putting a nail. So what's next then? What's the next option?
He's injured.
What's the next option? Now I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Odegaard's fit though, Norm. So I don't know what we're stressing about. Odegaard is fit.
Oh yeah, he's going to be rushed back in the side. And I said I don't want to see that guy near this side because what he does is he slows us down. And this is what we're talking about. If when we was meant to rotate and rotate properly, yeah, use the players that we got on the bench, give them minutes in their legs because these guys are coming in cold. So what do you expect? They ain't going to perform at the level that they're meant to be performing at.
If he'd have rotated properly during the season, like with the Eze's and all of that, these players would come in and hit the ground running. But Eze's been in and out the team. He's been in and out.
He scores an hat. You take him out.
Plays for 50 minutes, drags him off. Whose idea was it to send Wanyeri out on loan? Because now we've got Saka injured and Havertz injured and Odegaard not fully fit. And we got Ethan Smith Rowe in Marseille.
Well,
whose idea was that then?
Well, let's just say this then, DJB. Let's just say this. I don't want to hear nobody coming out. No excuses now. No,
they tried it last night, didn't they? They tried it last night by spinning the narrative on it's the players' fault. You can't blame the manager because Martinelli missed that sitter and the game against Liverpool and it's the players' fault. So they're already starting now.
Oh yeah. You know the narrative
away from the manager.
Yeah. Only if the team plays well.
If we mess this up this season, there is completely no excuses. This manager should still be at this football club. And if he is, and they try and spin the narrative, I'm sorry, it's finished. Arsenal Football Club is over.
Yep.
To me, there's no excuses. This guy was never, ever going to be fit. I don't know why certain Arsenal fans were pinning their hopes on Kai Havertz. That's all you was hearing, Norms. Kai Havertz this, Kai Havertz that. This guy's going to come and unlock Gyökeres. And I agree. When he was fit, the games he played, he did look for Gyökeres. It was a bit of a breath of fresh air. It was what Gyökeres needed. But to pin your hopes on this guy, Havertz is back. We're going to win the league. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. No, you can't rely on players at this football club because they're carrying injuries.
Yeah,
they're carrying injuries. They're breaking down.
Yeah.
Saka's injured. He'll be rushed back now.
Yeah.
Odegaard's coming back from injury. Calafiori, the pictures you just sent me, I've tried to get them up. I don't know if you can share them on the screen here.
What I'll have to do is send it to myself and then see if I can send it to myself.
But, do you know what I mean? It's just jarring, man. I've had enough of it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's take care of our own business, right? Eze is there. Yeah, but he don't trust Nguna, my friend. He don't trust Eze. This is what I'm saying. 65 million down the drain. Havertz injured the game. Jam boy, you honest, bruv. You can't have said it any better. You can't have said it any better. And you know what the excuses will be? Oh, we were going really well if Havertz was fit. If Havertz was fit, this league would have been won.
Yeah, get
And
ready
it
for it.
still could be won. It's still in our hands. As far as I'm concerned, you don't lose this league from now on. You're
No.
6 points clear. You go and you do the business against Brentford tomorrow, and then you go to Wolves, and then you go 9 points clear. All right, they'll have a game in hand, but at the end of the day, that's what it should be. There is no way we should be losing this league.
No.
What annoys me, Norms, is that they're talking as if we are miles better than Man City. Well, if that's the case, why are they only 3 points behind us?
Exactly. And they're in the same competitions as us, in the knockout stages of Champions League.
They're still in the Carabao Cup, they're still in the Champions League, they're still in the FA Cup.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah, no, you see what they want to do. What it is that they want to go and look back and say, "Oh well, listen, look, we finished top. That's it. We finished top. Yeah, so we finished top. And what? Yeah, what matters is if we get through the knockout stages, because finishing top won't mean nothing. But it will be another stat that they will go back to. Go, oh, listen, we have to give them a chance because we've progressed. It's going to be that we've progressed. That's what it is. That will be the narrative. We have progressed. Oh, all of a sudden, Kai Havertz is injured. So that scuppered our title thing. And they're going to put it all down to the players, the way they're playing out. It was mentioned about how on earth is Martinelli missing that open goal? How's he missing this? Whatever. 80%, maybe 85 to 90% of what that team does is down to Arteta and his tactics. Yep. That's what it is.
Down to him now. 100%. It is down to what he does now in games. It's down to his in-game management. It's down to what tactics he uses now. Yeah. Because there's teams we're playing that are fighting for their lives, Norms.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've got to go to West Ham. They're putting results together. They nearly put Man United. They nearly got 3 points.
I know. Yeah.
Against Man United, a team that come to the Emirates and beat us, by the way. West Ham nearly scored.
Right. I've got the there you go.
There we go. That's Calafiori. That's Calafiori's leg, people. Calafiori. There we go. That's Calafiori.
Mad.
Yeah, these are what our players are playing with going into the next 13 games. This is what's being reeled out now.
It's just DJ, but it's like a conveyor belt. One comes out, one comes out, one comes in. One comes out, one comes in. Yeah. So we're not going to have that consistency of players. And I mean, okay, you look at Tottenham. I mean, they're hampered with injuries. It's just beyond a joke with them.
It's knee.
But with us, we've got the squad. We've got this squad that we saw. You see, Norgard now. For argument's sake, how often is Norgard used? Hardly ever. Why does he use it? I thought he was. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. But I thought he was a sensible buy. Yeah, if he's a sensible buy, there's certain games that you could have used him in. But yet again, this is where we are, because you're overusing the same players, and then you're wondering why they're breaking down. So it's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke what we're dealing with.
Yeah, this is Calafiori, people. This is Calafiori. This ain't even Havertz. This is Calafiori.
Yeah,
left back.
Because when I saw the picture, I thought, is that the picture of Havertz's leg? And then another picture came through, and it was Calafiori.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying, though. But this is what we were saying was, right, Norms, is we've got to take care of our own business. That's what I've been saying. I don't want to be in a position now. Well, what I was trying to say, right, and it's because they don't understand, is if we're that good and this team is this good, we should not be looking over our shoulder to other teams. We shouldn't have to worry about what City do. If we are that good, we shouldn't be worrying about what City does. Right? It's like if you're that good in your job and someone new comes in. As long as you're doing your job,
you're doing your bit. Yeah, don't worry.
You ain't worried about Boy Wonder coming through the factory door or the office door. Yeah, you ain't worried about him because you know you're good enough. Yeah, and this is with Arsenal. But now they're all saying, "Oh, I hope Man City drop points. Come on, Fulham. Come on this. Come on that. Come on that." And I get it. But I'm not worried about that. Do you know what I'm
No.
worried about? I'm worried about these players running on empty for
Yeah.
the next 13 games.
Yeah.
And they are running on empty.
And when
They're
we
like
say,
a car
but the thing
on-
is, we're saying 13 games,
Yeah.
DJB. There's more than 13 games. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, of course there is.
You know what I mean?
Of
But
course there is.
and this is what I'm trying to say now, and how we're going to manage this. I said it a few shows ago. I said, like, the key thing about we going to these last games is how Mikel Arteta manages the
We'll
side.
have a look later, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, it's how he manages the squad, and that is going to be one of the key things going into the business end of the season. Yeah,
exactly. And the thing is, right, Norms, we've got players coming back from injury, and we've got players that are not injured but are running on empty because the amount of games they've been playing. Rice, for example. Yeah. Zubomendi's in that bracket now.
Yeah, I don't think he's missed a game.
Timber and Saliba. Saliba don't look fully fit.
Doesn't
he was
look
getting
right.
turned all over the place on
against Sunderland,
against Broby, he was getting turned all over the place. He looked really, really flat-footed.
And that Thiago guy is going to be a handful.
And what I was trying to say was, the differences between us and City is that they've got players coming back that are fresh, and they've got players that have been rotated and looking fresh in a very important part of the season. So they can go up a level.
Yeah,
and they've
got another gear. They've got another gear that they can go to. Yeah.
My biggest worry is, and I might be wrong, and I hope I am. We've got players coming back from injury, then breaking down, i.e., Kai Havertz, right? And we've also got players that have been playing to their maximum potential. I don't think we can go up another level if we need to. That is my concern. I'm still hoping that we're good enough to get over the line, and that's what I'm hoping. But I am worried. I've got to admit, I'm more worried now than what I was in November, October. I'm more even the early part of January. I've got to the middle of February, Norms, and I'm worried.
Yeah, I think on top of that as well, DJB. I think on top of that, where you're saying that players haven't got another gear to go up to, we've also got players that are out of form as well. Yeah, and key players that are out of form.
Exactly,
right? and that is the other problem on top of that.
And players that are not good enough, i.e.,
and players that So you've got three factors there. Okay.
Yeah,
and with that being one, the players that are out of form need to start finding form quickly. The players like Madueke need to step up and give us some end product. And then with the players that are injured or the gear, this is the worry, is that I don't think we can actually find another gear. I think it's almost like we could be coasting our way to a title, literally trying, because it's very hard to control a car properly when it's out when it's not in gear. Because you're just like, you're in neutral. You know what I mean?
You're free. Yeah,
you're free. You're free. What they call it? Free. You're free. Whatever it call
free
it.
Rolling, whatever. Yeah.
Free. Yeah. So we need to find that other gear, but at the moment, I don't see how it is because we're looking at the players that are running on fumes. Yeah, they're not being tanked back up. They have not been filled back up. They haven't had their MOTs. They haven't had this or not. If you want to use the metaphor of a car, they are running on empty.
Yeah,
and we're just hoping, and it's like the gas fumes. You know when you're driving a car, and you're thinking, "Come on!" You can see the needle going like that.
Exactly. No, listen, Punette Barlett. Listen, I've got to worry, brother, because we've got a manager that hasn't been there and done it, and now the pressure's on, and the pressure's on big time. This is the problem. You know, I wouldn't be worried if he had credit in the bank. I wouldn't be worried, and the reason why. And it's true, I've said it, and someone's just said it in the chat as well. Big up to the chat, every single one of you. Make sure you sub and smash your likes. The reason why we're worried is because we know he's failed in the past.
That's right.
He can't be trusted. It's like a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Someone's cheated on you, and then they go out on a night out, and you think to yourself, nah, it'd be all right. They won't get up to nothing. They'll be all right. It's cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And that is the worry. When somebody's got
you lose the trust, Norms. What I'm saying is, you've still got trust, but you lose that trust that it's going to happen again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. In the back of your mind, you're thinking it's like, look, for those people that wean themselves off of drinks, drugs, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put it back in front of them, they're going to be tempted.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly. And that is the thing is that we've seen
PTSD.
what this it's PTSD. We've seen what this manager has done with the thing, and for me, I look back and go, historically, we've got to this point and we've dropped off. Yeah. I want us. What I'm essentially saying, DJB, is if he proves us wrong, if the team proves us wrong, if we by some miracle get through these 13 games plus whatever Champions League games and FA Cup games, and we win the Carabao Cup. Well done, Mikel Arteta.
I'll tell you what, right?
I'll be first.
Exactly. But the best way to put it, right? Big up Jam Boy, winging it. I think we've been winging it for a few years, to be honest, Jam Boy, if the truth be known. I'm glad the winging it's worked this season, but I don't know. I mean, Norms, let's put it this way. If I was to say, Norms, there's £1,000, right? You can pick one team right now that you would put your money on to win the Premiership. Take your Arsenal hat off. Let's say you're a Brighton fan, and I said, "Here, Norm, £1,000, right?" And the chat, there you go, chat, £1,000.
Yeah,
you can only pick one team. You don't support Arsenal. You don't support Man City. You've just got a free it. You've got a free £1,000 bet. Who are you putting your money on? Let's be real. Right now.
For me, it'd have to be Spurs.
No, not to go down. No, man. You're missing turn. Big up the Matt is in the building.
Big up, Matt. What are you saying, bro? Big up to you.
Closer than they appear. Prepare yourselves. Matty, we've been prepared. Us three, brother, we've been preparing ourselves all season.
Bro.
Shane's been in with that. Aaron's in with that. We've all been preparing ourselves. Yeah. It's
I think if it was, I would say Man City.
You still put it on Arsenal because we're 3 points clear or 6 points clear possibly tomorrow? I don't know. You can't. What I'm saying is, you can't with confidence, can you?
That's the thing. Yeah, I'd have to think about it deep, hard. You know what I mean? I would probably reluctantly. The thing about it, I would probably reluctantly put it on Arsenal, knowing full well I'm going to lose the money.
So if you win, the missus can't get it. If you lose, then you say to the missus, "Sorry, there's no money."
So that's what it is.
Big up Shane. Shane's in. I'll be gutted if my Irish compatriot Robbie Keane takes over at Spurs. You'll be gutted. It'll mean he'll finish above Arsenal next season if he does.
Oh my gosh.
Shane, you're going to have to use your Irish connections, mate, to swerve that one. You're going to have to do something, brother. I can't have Robbie Keane, an absolute legend. He was one of the most underrated footballers of all time. Of all time. If he takes over Spurs, brother, he's getting a tune out of them. And we've got to face them in 11 days' time.
Yeah. And a lot of the players, a lot of the I think even Robbie what's his name? Harry Redknapp was saying about it, this is now where you need to bring back ex-players, ex-players that have played,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I hope
it's going to be Norms, it's going to be. Look, Jay's in there, our Chelsea friend. Big up DJB. Now it's pressure. We've known it's pressure from day one, Jay. This is nothing to me and Norms. We've been saying it's pressure all year. We've both been keeping our feet firmly on the ground.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even trust this guy if he was 9 points clear.
We could have, and the thing about it, we keep going back. We could have alleviated this pressure if we did what we was meant to have done, which was to basically take care of business, take care of South Sunderland, take care of Nottingham Forest, take care of Liverpool at home. Yeah, we could keep going. The list goes on. Man City at home. Yeah, Liverpool when they weren't even at the races at the very start of the season. These are games that we're going to look back on and say, if only. Now we're looking over our shoulder, as Matty said. Yeah, the things rear mirror seems further than what they are, but they actually are quite near. Yeah, so we just got to do our thing tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I have gone with a hard-fought 2-1 win. I have gone with a hard-fought 2-1 win.
Yeah, I have.
And you know what I mean? But it's if whether we can maintain that. I mean, listen, we got 3 difficult, and I say 3 difficult away games. Brentford is definitely going to be difficult. Wolves, you can turn around and say, oh Wolves, they're gone. They haven't got nothing to lose. right?
I don't know, man.
Do you remember when we played them at the Emirates? Right, we didn't score none of the goals.
No.
Yeah. Then after that, we're away to possibly a manager bounce.
0-0.
Nil.
They've gone and nicked a 0-0 at Nottingham Forest. West Ham are still in. They were still in with a shout.
Yeah. Yep.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Wolves have put a couple of results. They're tough.
I think they're on is it 8 or 9 points now? I think they're on 9 points.
Yeah. Big up, Binks. Big up, darling. Yeah. Havertz laughing all the way to the bank. You know he is. Of course he is.
200. Yeah. He's costed us 280.
60 million down the drain. Havertz injured again. Off to Seychelles for an holiday again.
Unbelievable.
What is going on here? Toronto going to Shane. It's like we've never predicted this since the beginning. Listen. If we win tomorrow, we're back on. It's back to 6 points. If we beat Wolves, it's 9 points. Right?
Yeah.
As I said, Norms, it's not all doom and gloom. However, we are not feeling as comfortable. I mean, we've not felt comfortable all season, if I'm going to be honest with you.
No, we have not. We've not.
We're not feeling as comfortable as what we were around about sort of December time now, when Christmas Day, top of the league. Now it's a whole lot different, isn't it?
A lot different. Business in.
What's your feeling about tomorrow, Norms? Because I'll give you some facts about Brentford. 10 games, won 8, lost 2, and I think they've bagged about 19 goals.
Wow.
Bro. And I think they've only been beaten once at home, haven't they?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the fixtures now. So
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they go away to Newcastle the last game 3-2. They beat Aston Villa. They've gone away to Aston Villa. I mean, they've gone away to Aston Villa, mate. Yeah. So they got beaten by, surprisingly enough, they got beaten by Nottingham Forest at
Nottingham Forest at home.
Yeah, they beat them 2-0. So, I mean, in their last, if we go back to the beginning of the year, turn of the year, they beat Everton 4-2 away. They beat Sunderland 3-0 at home. They lost to Chelsea. That was a West London derby. Then they lost back to back against Brentford, against Nottingham Forest 2-0, and then they beat Aston Villa away and they beat Newcastle away. So look, they can score goals. You know, Keith Andrews has got them playing a good brand of football. Do you know what I mean? They've got some dangerous players in that side. And I think in that game, I'm sure it was was it Kantara in that game? I think he scored. He scored. Did he score the?
He's back from the African Cup of Nations. I was really impressed with him against Newcastle.
I think it was him that got the goal. Yeah.
Andrew J54. I've been trying to find bookies to give me odds on Arsenal winning F4.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what, if you find a bookie that's going to give you them odds, it's worth a cheeky $5 or a tenner. That's all I'm saying. I'm just realistic. I can't not be realistic with this Arsenal team. I really can't. I don't know where they're getting the best team ever. Best team in history. Quote Piers Morgan. I mean, come on, man.
You hear some real outlandish stuff, like, you know what I mean, and it gets to a point now where, you know, I still, you know, talk about the Matrix and that, and it really is the Matrix. We are actually living in a synthetic Arteta world, you know what I mean, where everything is, you know what I mean. I don't know. I can't get it. It really puzzles me. It really does puzzle me.
There you go. Look,
it really does.
4th best home record in the league. Brentford. Tough. Going to be a tough.
Of course, it's going to be tough. Of course, it'll be. But we are the Arsenal, DJB. We are the Arsenal, right?
So we're playing scintillating football, Norms. We're blowing off the park. I'm going 5-0 tomorrow.
Oi!
I'm going 5-0 Arsenal.
That's a bit negative. I'm going 10. No, that's negative. I'm going 10.
Gorkarez hat-trick.
I'll tell you what.
Gorkarez hat-trick. Odegaard, 3 assists.
DJ Reed, can you imagine if that did happen, mate?
Yeah. Chat. Then it's sound absolute crap when we talk absolutely realistic. But this is how some channels are. I'm going 4-0. I reckon Gorkarez will bag 3 goals tomorrow.
Yeah. And don't forget, Havertz would unlock him even though he's not on the pitch.
Yeah, Havertz will unlock him. He'll take his boots out of the locker in the changing rooms. That's about the only unlocking he's going to be doing from now till the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? But see, we can talk like this, and hopefully our subs and all that will go up, Norms.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I mean, Arteta, he's the man. He's the man to take us over the line.
5-0 Arsenal.
You know, he's got hat-trick. You know, he's got us. He's taken us from a very dark place. You know, so
it was dark, wasn't it? It was really dark, wasn't it?
It was.
What he took over.
It was a complete and utter mess. Chaos.
It was a mess. No finals. We didn't even get to a European final. Terrible. I know, man. I know. But let's big up to everyone. The Joseph Connor Golden, the one and only as well. Absolute legend. Big up DJ B and Normski. If people think Havertz is bad, Odegaard is 10 times worse. No balls to Gorkarez. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen, man. We'll try to keep him away. He's coming. As DJ
Shane said it on the roundabout yesterday. He tried to convince them he's coming back. He won't play Eze. He'll play Odegaard. And
this is where
if he rocks up with Odegaard tomorrow night and Eze's on the bench,
we're done. We're finished. We're finished, mate. Because their midfield would just eat him alive.
Please don't do it to me. Don't do it to me tomorrow. It's going to be horrible and wet.
Because what happens is Deckers will be doing his work.
He'll be freezing. Big up, Joseph, man. Big up. Thank you for your super chat, and thank you everyone that's locked in tonight. We're just going to try. We're trying to make light of it, people. We're trying to be positive in a kind of condescending way. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? We're trying to be upbeat, Norms, aren't we? It's the Mingle.
We're trying. It's the Mingle.
Yeah, we'll have a look at. Apparently, there's Valentine's merch being dropped, so we'll have a little look at the Valentine's.
We've got to dress some. We've got to dress some people in some.
Yeah, we're gonna. It's Valentine's this weekend, and we got Wigan to worry about the weekend, Norms. What we're going to do there?
That's going to be.
What team does he play there?
Listen, he'd have to go with a very weakened team.
Do you know what though, Norms? Depending on what tomorrow's result is, he might take that a little bit serious. You know.
Oh yeah.
He might look in the mirror and go, "Hang on a minute, I might not be able to get over the line in this Premiership. I better make sure I go to the FA Cup final."
Yeah. Well, we got one final to sort out, which is the 22nd of March.
It's going to happen, isn't it? When do you think, right, Norms? When do you think these players will start to ruminate and think, "Here we go again. Here we go again. It's happening again. We could have been 9 points clear." Because they're not silly. They've looked at that result tonight.
Of course they're not. Yeah.
They know that City now have got, they know that City are in the groove now and they've got their eyes on the prize. Do you know what I mean? So,
look, they're human beings.
Psychologically, it will come into the players' minds.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's already there.
You reckon?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's already there. But it's up to the manager to actually talk to them in a way to get them to start thinking, listen, forget about what they're doing over there. Focus on, just take every game as it comes. That's how I would be. I'll be just looking at every game as it comes. Yeah, I couldn't care less what Man City do. Just keep winning your games. Keep winning. Just take every game. Keep winning it. Yeah, but they're gonna. They naturally are gonna look. I think the more weak mentality ones will do it. Do you know what I mean? I don't think the likes of Decker's like that. I think Decker's
Declan might do it.
Yeah,
Gabriel,
I think he'll just get on. Sibba will get on it, but there are certain characters in there.
Saliba will get a bit nervy.
Yeah, Saliba will get nervy. I think if we were to look at the players, that's interesting that you brought that up, DJ, and I brought it up as well. It would be interesting to know what players in that squad would fall under the pressure. Do you know what I mean? The likes of Odegaard, definitely. I mean, he's doing that already. Do you know what I mean? I think as good as Zubimendi in certain games has been playing, do you know what I mean? I think when the pressure tells in those big pressurized games where teams are pressing you hard, he's prone to a mistake. We've seen it already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because under those kind of conditions, you have to have a metal and steel. So they are Raya. I think Raya. Raya does have every now and again have a bozo moment, coming out of his area and stuff like that. So that would be another thing. It's silly, playing a ball short and playing it straight to the player. So these are things where they've got to get they've got to get their head in gear. They've got to get their head in gear, and I would hope that not just Arteta but the coaching staff get into these guys' heads.
And do you know what worries me as well, Norms? This manager will revert back to what he knows. He won't gamble. He won't take chances. He revert.
He plays, and that's my worry that he will go into this game. He will go into this game tomorrow thinking, well, what I must do is what I must do is not lose that game. So as long as he goes in that game and you think, well, at least I'll be 4 points ahead of City or 7 points ahead of that's what I will worry about.
Brilliant point. You'll know when the pressure's on him because he'll start locking up. Because all this attacking football, let's go for it, guys. Let's go for it. That's what he said a couple of weeks back, wasn't it?
He said it. He said, get in the boat. That's what he said. He said, get in the boat. Yeah.
Get in the boat. Yeah, we all had to jump in the boat, didn't we? We was all in the boat.
So he's saying all of this.
Get on board. We're all going for it.
And we're going to enjoy it the next 4 months.
That's what he said. Watch him start locking up.
Right.
Especially if he goes 1-0 up.
I mean, DJB, just if you put yourself in his shoes as a manager, or if you was a player, right, and you're looking at this, is a chance that you've gone 3 years where you've come second. And you got 12 after tomorrow, but obviously let's deal with tomorrow.
Yeah.
When you go, if you as DJB, how you would think when you go into that game tomorrow, what would you be saying to those players?
You'd be cautious, wouldn't you? You'd be saying to these players, look, it's in our hands still. We're 3 points clear. We'll go 6 points clear tonight. Go out and express yourself. Get the ball moving, up the tempo,
Yeah.
Get an early goal. Go for another one. Kill the game off.
Yeah. And then
he'll say, keep the ball. Don't lose possession. Make sure you're closing them down.
This is the problem.
You know what he's going to do, Norms. You know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Brentford's going to come out the traps tomorrow.
Oh yeah, of course they are.
Brentford will be coming out the traps tomorrow.
Another London derby.
If they win tomorrow, If they win tomorrow, they're in a European place.
Oh yeah, they've got an incentive. They're sitting currently 7th.
Brentford in Europe. What's a job that
at the moment they're sitting 7th.
Well, we'll get the league up. Big up to everyone in the chat. Best squad at the same time level as Invincibles. Best manager in history with the best squad, and we're only 3 points ahead of the worst City in many years. Our fan base are high on dopamine. Isha, couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. We've been saying it. Shane's been saying it. Norsky's been saying it. You've been saying it. Chat's been saying it. We know. The best thing to do is ignore them. Just ignore them. Don't let them ruin you. Honestly, they'll get into your heads or try to. Just let them have their say. And we'll see where we are at the end of the season. I still think it's in our hands. I still think we can win it. I'm not 100% confident. But at the end of the day, and I've said this from day one, if this guy doesn't win the league, I don't care what he does. He can blow teams out the park all day long in the Champions League. If he doesn't win a major trophy, he's got to go. And I don't care whether he's finished top in the Champions League. I don't care whether he's broken records in the Champions League. I don't care if he's been top all season. I don't care if some people say that we're the best squad in history. We've played the best football. The bottom line is to win this Premier League. If he doesn't win this Premier League or the Champions League, he's got to go. And if any fan backs this manager, and says, no, you're out of order, you're negative, you're this, you're that, then you're not a fan of Arsenal Football Club. Your standards are right down there.
Yeah, definitely.
You talk about us having standards and being negative and we shouldn't celebrate. How do you celebrate losing? As that because I've been supporting this club like you have, Norm, 50 years. As that standards, I'm not used to losing. 22 years without a trophy, and this guy spends £1 billion. If he doesn't get over the line, I'm sorry, there's no excuses. None whatsoever. And there shouldn't be.
No.
And I don't even want ex-players protecting him, pundits protecting him. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Valentine's Day with my missus, I might be better off watching Spurs. Martin, that's harsh, man. We'll sort you out with some merch later on, Martin. Don't you worry about that. Let's have a little look at the league table because let's have a look how it stands right now. Look at the Arsenal women. Look, Olaven nil. The Arsenal women. She seems to get it over the line, doesn't she, Norms?
Yep. That's what two trophies in 18 months that she's been there?
Yeah, absolute legend.
Crazy.
Right, let's get this up, people. Let's get the league up. Big up to everyone locked in. It's the Mingle. You know what the Mingle's like. It's easy going show, isn't it, people? Right, here we go. Look at that. Just look at that, Norms. Listen, right. Call me what you like. But when I went to that game at the Emirates against Liverpool, there was a part of me thinking, if we beat Liverpool, we'll win the league.
Yeah.
And I was letting myself foolishly think that. I'm thinking, get the job done against Liverpool. And if my son was here, he'd even say to you, on Saturday, I said, if Liverpool beat Man City and we beat Sunderland, we've won the league. I actually said that to him. Right? But apparently I'm negative.
But you're negative. You're negative.
Yeah. Right? And he would say, Dad, that's 100% what you said. Right? I'm looking at this now, and everything that's gone before it this season means absolutely nothing now. It's all about what we do from now on in.
100%.
All them games that we played before Christmas has got us to this position. I get that. But right now, because I'm looking at that, and for me, Norms, I don't know about you, but for me, that's painful because I'm looking at that thinking we should be 9 points clear, not 3.
That is the thing. That's how quick things can change. I think it was said on I was on the Bruised Banana or whatever show that how quick we could be talking at this point to say we're 12 points ahead of Man City, or the reality is 3 points. Yeah. Because at that point you're thinking, well, Man City are going to go to Liverpool. They'll probably lose that game or draw it. But here we are. Here we are.
And Joseph has just come in with a funny one. Look, DJB favourite nonny. I'll tell you, I've got more chance of getting a Spurs. I'll tell you, honestly, I'd rather a Spurs season ticket than have that geezer play with me.
Oh, mate,
that's how bad he is.
Terrible.
Real talk.
Look at that, 56.
Look at it.
Wait.
Honestly, look at this.
Yep. And
look at Aston Villa. Oh, Aston Villa are dead and buried as well. They're only 6 points behind.
Exactly.
Look at Aston Villa.
Dropped. Remember, the last 2 games they dropped points, lost the game.
Come on, man.
Drew, and it's still.
Hang on a minute. Yeah. Best team in Europe. We've bought Gyökeres. Yeah. Goals 4, Arsenal 49, Man City 54. But Haaland's washed, finished, done.
Who knew? Who knew?
See, these are the things they don't want to look at, Norms.
No.
They live in the moment.
That's what it is.
Yeah. They get excited when Noni does like 5 minutes of good football with no end product. Trossard has one good game out of about 4.
Yeah.
Martinelli comes on because he can't last for 90 minutes. Zubimendi can't defend, but he scores a goal and suddenly he's a world beater.
Yeah, better than
But there you go. We won't go over that. What we'll do, we'll look at that. Goals for 54, Arsenal 49. Look at our defence though. That's never been the problem, has it? Our defence, look, never been the problem. No Arsenal fan, and even that comes down to us as well, have got a problem with our defence.
Nope.
Manchester United, dead, buried, finished, crap club. Let's all laugh at Man United. Ha, ha, ha. Goals for 47. Two behind
Only
Arsenal.
Two behind.
Two behind Arsenal. And we got. You tell me, Norms, and yet Shane was absolutely ridiculed yesterday for saying that our football is absolutely appalling. The football we play. How can Man United be 2 goals scored behind us? You take the own goals off of that. Take the own goals away from that.
Exactly.
We've got one of the worst scoring records in the league.
Yep.
What, you take 6 goals off of that own goals, didn't you? Or 5 goals?
I think it's 5. 5. Yes, 5.
Right. So we've got 49 goals we've scored, Norms, minus 5 that we didn't score. So we're 44 goals scored. Behind Man City, 10 behind behind Man
City.
Yeah.
And 3 behind Man United.
Yeah. There you go. That just goes to show that our attack is absolutely appalling, and it has been all season. Yep. And yet we've got to win the league with this.
That's what I'm trying to say, mate. We could be freewheeling to this title. Yeah, we ain't playing in any gears. Yeah, we're not playing in any gears. Yeah, we better make sure we don't lose control. That's what I'm saying.
We've got to win the league with this, people. Yeah, big up, Matty. You said it, brother. Is Villa, I see, hanging around outside the club. Big up the chat. Yeah, Matty, Villa's going nowhere. You know that, man. But this is honestly, this is what I'm saying. Did I see Rich? Yeah, I see brother Rich in the chat. Big up, brother Rich. Make sure you go and sub in. Big up the DJ B. I'm going to get your number off of. I'll get your number off of Shane and that, and we'll hook up, my friend. I did promise you. Big up DJ B Nonski. Big up the chat. Just look at Pep's preparation, resting players against Liverpool, and now tonight, Foden back in tonight. Arteta deserves massive pressure. Been saying it all along. Man management.
They said that Foden was finished. They said he was finished. You know what
Foden,
I mean?
He's rubbish. Rubbish.
You know what I'm saying?
He'd walk into this Arsenal team tomorrow. He'd walk into the Arsenal team tomorrow. Do you know what they said yesterday about, Gorkarez is this, Gorkarez is that? Oh, that's it. Well, I can't remember, but they was ripping into Haaland or something.
Yeah.
Haaland ain't doing this and Haaland ain't doing that. I said, so what? You wouldn't have him over Gorkarez playing for Arsenal then? Who would you have? Haaland or Gorkarez? No answer.
And who are the players that are not in? Who are the players that haven't hit form? Or they were talking about the players, Man City players.
They're saying that no one's hit form. Oh, then they were saying, yeah, but Man City have had the same problems. Yeah, Man City have had the same problems, but they've scored 54 goals and we've only scored 49. They're only 3 points behind us. They can't have that many problems, can they? And they're in all the same, and they're in the cup final, the same as us.
Yeah, I think they don't see that. That's the problem. They don't
want to see it, Norms. This is the problem. They don't want to see it. They want to live in a land. Yeah. They want to live in a land where they see the 7 dwarfs, Snow White, Cinderella, Daffy Duck, the Roadrunner, Donald Duck. That's the land they live in, mate. Honestly. They say Nonny's good because he's exciting and different. I'll tell you what, you want to see me dancing at a wedding, I'm exciting and very, very different, but it doesn't make me a good dancer. Honestly. JB and Norms, is that Villa I see in hanging around outside the club? It is, Matty. They're hanging around. Of course they are. Big up, Matty. Oh man, what's Lux? The fact Gorka has scored 13 goals in a side that's incredible. I make you right. Listen, I'm not blaming Gorka, Lux. I'm blaming how this manager has not got that player to score more goals for Arsenal Football Club. I'm not blaming the player. And here we go. Let's look at the bottom, Norms, because this is really interesting, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this. West Ham United, 24 points, only 3 behind Nottingham Forest. They were dead and buried, weren't they?
Yeah.
Spurs, look at the Spurs, man. Look at the Spurs. Big up Lynch. How the hell did Foden not see red? Don't know. Don't know, my friend. The refereeing and VAR is a different world. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes you just waste your time talking about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, Lynch, we're trying to keep positive, my friend, but we've got to keep realistic. We've got to keep realistic. Do you think Aston Villa's in a title race, Norms? Would you say Aston Villa's in a title race?
Well,
if that was, I'll rephrase it before you come in. Sorry, mate.
Yeah,
if that was Arsenal in third,
they would say we were in the title race,
and Man City top and Aston Villa second, right? Yeah. Just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
If we was to swap places with Aston Villa, would we be in a title race?
You can guarantee. You can guarantee the top goons will be saying we're there.
We probably would, though, wouldn't we?
We would, because they said it's only a two-game. It's an outside. Yeah, it's an outside chance. You know what I mean? It's going to be difficult. Obviously, you got to get past two teams that are above you. So it's an outside chance. Obviously, Villa, hasn't got the biggest squad. They've got injuries and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus, they're playing in the Europe as well. So yeah. So for me, it's an outside chance in terms. I don't think they win the league, but they'll have some say in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. They'll have some say in it.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're definitely going to have a say in it. 100%, 100%. All the City's forwards walk into our team. Rice is the only exception. Jan Boy, mate, you're 100% right. 100% right. It's what this manager does now from now on in. Brentford's going to be absolutely massive tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Right, Norms, if we drop points tomorrow, right, that table stays exactly the same.
Yeah.
Right? Are we still winning the league if we drop points tomorrow? Would you like to think that we're still going to win the league?
The pendulum would have to be swinging the way of, bro. This is where I think we will start to bottle it.
You think it'll go back to City? You think City will start edging towards?
I think they will. Yeah, I think knowing how Arsenal are, the players are, the manager are, I think the mentality thing will kick in, and I just think that City, once they smell blood, I think they will start to motor, despite them being a team that's dropped off big time. You know what I mean? And so so essentially, if we lose tomorrow, so what then? Are City? Are we still better than City? Because now it will be just 3 points. Right? Then I know we play a game before them. I think it's the Wolves game away.
Yeah, we got Wolves away.
Yeah.
And we should beat Wolves.
We should.
We
should.
Good. I thought we'd spank up. I mean, I was predicting 4-5-0 at home against Wolves, Norms, and we all saw what happened then. It was own goal again.
Own goal. Yeah. That's what it was.
No big fat no. Jan Boy's not confident. If we lose tomorrow, Jan Boy's saying we ain't going to win the league. Do you know why, Jan Boy? I'll tell you why. Because I think it's more psychological with this manager, isn't it?
That's it. That's what it is.
Because he's only human at the end of the day. And as much as we think to himself but psychologically, that will play a part if we get beat tomorrow, wouldn't it?
So if we flip that around,
really hurt, wouldn't it?
If we flip that around, and Man City are sitting on the points that we've got, 56 points, and they lose that game, so that it's now down to 3 points.
Yeah.
Do you fancy us to chase down Man City 3 points ahead of us?
If the table was turned.
Yeah. That's what you got to ask yourself.
See, this is all new to us being out in front like this, though, isn't it?
Yeah, for this long.
This is all new to us. This is what I'm saying is, would we have been better chasing?
I don't know, because we've done that in the past, haven't we?
I know. It's hard, man, isn't it? See, why are we feeling like this when we've spent over £1 billion? This is what I'm trying to get my head around. I should not be feeling like this when we've spent over £1 billion and we've got the so-called best squad in Europe.
It's because of one person, Mikel Arteta.
There you go. So any Arsenal fan, whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out, whether you back the manager or don't back the manager, the reason why you have a doubt, the reason why you've got doubts right now, looking at this table, whether you're watching this on playback, whether you're watching it the following day, couple of days' time, yeah, the reason why you've got doubt, and you'd be lying to yourself if you didn't admit it, is because of the manager.
Yeah.
What we have been saying all season.
Yeah.
It's not because of the players. It's not because of the squad depth. It's not because of Saliba. It's not because of Gabriel. It's not because of Rice, Supermendy, Gorkarez, Raya, Timber. They're not your doubt. Every Arsenal fan with their hand on their heart, if they was truthful to themselves, would go, the only reason why I've got any doubt is because of the manager. We know the players are good enough. We've been saying it all season. We're in doubt because of the manager.
Yeah. But the thing is as well, DJ, just to come in there, right, us as the what we want to be called the bottom gooners or whatever, I think if you put the question to them based on what they've seen over the last 3 years, what they will be saying is whether this manager, the conversations that they will have when they're on their shows or whatever, is now we have to see. They use the language of we have to see whether this manager can now get it over the line. So for 3 years we didn't do it. So now we're in the fourth. When I say the fourth time of challenging properly, they're going to ask, is this manager capable of getting over the lines? At that point, then they will say that at the end of that, well, if he's capable of getting us over the line, then well done. But if he's not, what comes next? Are these guys are prepared to say, well, actually, now that he can't get us over the line, that we need to move on from him? Or will they find another excuse to keep this guy?
No, because what they're doing is now, right? What they're doing is they're turning around and saying it depends on how we lose it. If he takes us to the last game of the Premiership and we lose the Champions League on penalties, then he should stay another 2 years. Yeah, but how did it get to penalties in the first place? What did he do?
Exactly.
How has it gone to the last game of the season in the Premiership? How did that journey get there?
Yeah.
Because the manager failed and he hasn't won it. So he's got to go. That was a good point someone made in the chat. Big up WPW26. He said, flip it, right? If Pep was the manager of Arsenal right now, looking at that, and Arteta was the manager of Man City, who would be more confident, Arsenal or Man City?
Arsenal. If Pep is managing us, we'll be more confident.
There you go.
He's seen it here. That's you go on the basis of their record, and their record tells me that this guy has done a 4P. So if I'm edging my bets, I will go with the person, that has won 4 Premier Leagues in a row, who has been decorated. Yeah, Barcelona.
Yeah, exactly.
Bayern Munich. Yeah, you name it. So that's what I'm going off by. I'm not going off a guy that's won 1 trophy in the COVID period and won free.
Exactly. If you was to flip that now, as I said, if you was to flip that now, so what I'm trying to say, right, Norms, and what we're trying to put to people, we're not trying to put people off. We're not trying to, you support the club how you like, but we're just honest. If that was flipped now, if you had Pep in charge of Arsenal right now, and Mikel Arteta in charge of Man City right now, you'd favour Arsenal to win the league.
100.
Every single Arsenal supporter right now, with Arteta being in charge and Pep chasing us down, and on your art, you don't know for sure whether we're going to actually go and win this league. You're still in doubt. And if you are still in doubt, then you don't trust the manager fully. It's not the players. It's not the players. It's how he manages.
Yep.
And that's it. Big up the Lynch. 7 months, my brother, right from the start. Big up to the best community on YouTube, the Mingle. Of course, it's the Mingle. You know where it's at. Big up to you, Lynch. No, but who do you reckon's getting relegated, Norm? Do you reckon it's the bottom three as it stands, or do you reckon West? I think West Ham's going to get out of it.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier on our show. I was saying that because you've got when you look at the table, you've got
bring
these.
It up again, or?
If we bring up tape, we'll just go.
Sorry, people. We're gonna have a look at the relegation now, guys. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? I'm all over the shop here, guys. Don't want that, do I? What's going on? Hang on.
I think Nottingham Forest could probably get sucked in there.
I think so as well. Let's get it up. Hang on.
I wouldn't mind Spurs getting sucked in, to be honest.
I think Spurs will get sucked in, personally.
Have you seen their fixtures after they play us?
It's naughty, isn't it?
Liverpool.
It's not, but West Ham have got some tough matches as well. They've got City to play. They've got Arsenal to play. They've got Villa, I think, as well. So it's going to go to the wire, isn't it? I think it'll go to the wire. But I just got a feeling West Ham have got that. I don't know.
Yeah. They found a little bit of form. You know what I mean? They were unlucky. When I say unlucky, you know what I mean? Because they defended so well yesterday. And then that goal from Sesko, well taken goal.
I think the problem is with West Ham, they can't see out. How many times now have they? How many times have they failed to see a win over the line? That's it. So many times.
Goals, late goals. Definitely late goals.
Big up the Doc. Hendon, he's definitely not good enough for sure, but behaviour, it's a funny thing. And we know how much of an overanalyzer Arteta is. Absolutely. The reason Pep was happy to get Mikel go is he don't fear him at all. If it was the other way around, Mikel wouldn't have went to Anfield. Yeah, exactly. Facts, my friends. Speaking facts. Let's take a look at the league table. Lynch, 4 seconds in a row will simply be unbearable. Exactly. He'd have to go, wouldn't he, Lynch? He'd have to go. I'm sorry. He would have to go. Don't let Lego Head mention Community Shields in press conferences. He does. I'll double Pep's salary to get him at Arsenal. I want, Zidane for me. Times 4 in a row have been done in English football until Pep won 4 in a row. I know. He's a winner. It's frightening. It's frightening, people. It's frightening at the moment. Shame, but we'll see. We'll keep the faith. Right. Who do you reckon's going down then, people? I reckon it's out of this lot. I think someone said Brighton in the chat, so let's put Brighton in there as well.
Okay.
Right. I think Brighton's only 2 wins away. I think Leeds will be fine.
Yeah.
I think Leeds are playing really well, actually. That's a false position for Leeds. I don't know about you, Norms.
Yeah, no, I think, I mean, some of the games that I've seen them in where they're unlucky. I mean, listen, they got a great comeback against Chelsea, that 2-2 yesterday. And that Cole Palmer miss, that was ridiculous. But yeah, I think Leeds, I think their home form is what's gonna help them to stay up. You know what I mean? They've made that place a little bit of a fortress. So and just sort of, I take my hat off to Daniel in terms of his formation change, because I think if he had stayed with the 4-3-3, I think they would have been sitting in the bottom 4. But he tactically, tweaked it, and since he's done that, their form has been a lot better, even though they've lost a couple of games in between. But look, I mean, when you think about it, DJ, when Burnley, Leeds and Sunderland came up, we thought Sunderland would be one of the teams to go straight back down.
Oh yeah, definitely. Brentford should have been in with that lot as well.
Exactly,
Brentford,
I was not expecting. I was not expecting. I know Wolves, like, they were sort of to start to tail off at the end of last season, and you know, losing their manager and stuff like that, and then things was just went pear shaped with them, and you can see where they are, rock bottom. They're definitely gone. And it's whether they can get back out of the Championship. It's going to be tough. But yeah, so definitely Burnley, Wolves.
Burnley and Wolves are definitely. We'll say Burnley and Wolves, right? I reckon. But Burnley and Wolves, that's a given. Yeah, that is a given. So let's go for this. Matty, Spurs heading down the toilet on the last day. You know what? I think it's going to go to the last day.
Can you imagine?
Go to the last, and the title. I think the title as well.
It's going to be exciting at top and bottom.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. And then you got that. There's a lot of stuff, moving parts going on in this league this season, even though it hasn't been fantastic on the eye, but you've got that tussle for that fighting for the European place in terms of Champions League. You got Liverpool, who won tonight, albeit I think it was an own goal, or they gave it to Van Dijk in the end. So they're I think they're only 2 points off. I think they're on 44. Let's just make sure that if we just scroll back up to Liverpool a minute before we go back down, to Liverpool.
Yeah.
So Liverpool are right. Liverpool are. Is that an up to date one, or are they on?
Yeah, this is up to date. 39.
Are they on 39? Why did I think they were on? Why did I think they were only 2 points behind?
Yeah,
I must have seen that wrong.
Yeah, 39.
No, they were 42.
Why haven't they updated it then?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're only 2 points behind Chelsea.
42, they won tonight. Oh, they probably ain't updated it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Other than Liverpool, it's updated because they've updated the Man City. Look.
Yeah, that's right.
And the Villa. Yeah. Why ain't they updated Liverpool? That's
yeah.
That's bad. But this is all up to date. This is up to date.
Everything else is up to date. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they're only 2 points behind Chelsea.
Or Nottingham Forest are 28 now, aren't they?
Nottingham Forest.
Are they 28?
No, 27.
Oh, it's all up to date apart from Liverpool. Yeah. we forgot about Liverpool. Liverpool are on 42 points. Yeah.
So yeah, 42. So they're only 2 points.
West Ham's schedule may be too tough, Norms. No, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I just got a feeling, innit? I'll tell you what, that's going to be a nasty place to go and play, though, isn't it? If we need 3 points for the title and West Ham need 3 points to stay up.
And we're playing, as you said, DJ, I think you said it on the show last night on the 12th man, big up to Dan. There's a lot of games in London, a lot of London games, a lot of London derbies.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say.
And they're not nice, are they?
And they're not nice. You've got to be up for it. You know what I mean? You've got to be up for it all the time. It's a derby.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, because it's see that they were talking. Oh yeah, that's nice. We haven't got to travel out of London. Well, how lovely is that? What do they go by Uber or something when they have to travel up north? They go in luxury. They fly. They go on the executive coast. Doesn't matter whether they play in London or whether they play in Newcastle. They go stay in the top hotels. They have spas. They have massages.
Yeah, and these London teams want to get one over you. That's what they want to do. They want to get one over you. Yeah.
What difference does that make? I'll tell you what. I'd rather play up north with where they've got nothing to play for than go to a London derby where every single fan wants to get one over on you.
Exactly.
I don't think that's an advantage, just playing all your games in London. London derbies. That's not an advantage. Yeah, I'm going to call it here, right? Wolves and Burnley are gone.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
I'm going to say Forest, Burnley and Wolves, chat. I think
where does Tottenham finally finish?
I think Tottenham get 2 wins. I think they get a new manager bounce and they get their 2 wins.
Well, let's hope that new manager bounce ain't against us.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, brother, won't we?
Form goes out the window.
Irishman coming in and turning Tottenham around. Shane better.
Mate.
I'm telling you, with the way the media has been hyping us up and claiming we're the quadruple, it's just talk to set us up the foul, and we do. There will be unbelievable.
That's one of the major
We're opening ourselves up to so. Can you imagine? There won't be no coming back from this if we don't win the league.
Of course they won't.
Can you
We've been
imagine the
talked up.
banter?
We've been talked up, and sometimes we just need to just, as we say, press the brakes a little bit, calm it down, and just take it game at a time. That's all. That's all we want. You know, Paul Mercer came out the other day, and he said, "Wow, yeah, that's it. That's it. It's done. It's easy. It's easy from now on in." Well, that was when we thought we was going to go 9 points. It's now 3 points. You know what I mean? And tomorrow is not going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy, my friend. It's not going to be easy. Look at Harry Gunner. Look, I'll give up watching football if that happens, Harry. I said it. I'll take up fishing or something. That'd be my football life complete.
Can you imagine that?
Arsenal.
Can you imagine that?
What would you? I wouldn't. I wouldn't watch football ever again, just in case it ruins it.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be doing. You know what you'll be doing. You'll be doing that. You'll change. You forget about retro shirts. Yeah. You'll be doing retro Arsenal. Yeah.
Do you know what? That right, Harry Gunner. If that ever happens, I'll tell you what I'll compare it with. Right. I'd be like a boxer that's won all the belts, retained them, and retired. So just and you're complete. You wouldn't go back to boxing just in case you lose one of them belts. That'd be it.
You don't want to do that.
If that ever happens, that'd be it. I'd stop watching football just because anything else would be a disaster.
Yeah, just living that memory. Living that memory, mate. Can you imagine?
What would the odds for that be? What would that be?
Crazy.
I'll tell you, man.
Would it be as wild as the Leicester odds?
Eh? Yeah.
Would it have been? Remember the Leicester odds? What was the Leicester odds?
I'll never forget Leicester winning that.
Was that something like 5,000
I was
or something?
Pleased for him in the end.
Oh yeah. I mean,
on a football level, I was pleased for him.
Yeah, I felt what I liked about Ranieri, because every week they kept winning, you're thinking surely not. And I remember they used to, Gillette Saturday show. They go, they've won another game. And it's like, surely not. And they said, they said, oh, Ranieri said, yeah, I say every time we win, we get a pizza. He just protected them. He absolutely protected them. Right?
It was incredible, wasn't it? It
was that night when they were. I think they were, because the night when they won it, all the Leicester guys were in somebody's house. Were they in Jamie Vardy's house or somewhere?
Yeah, they was around Vardy's house, weren't they? They was all they was all partying and all of that. They had man like Mahrez, who was a brilliant player. Kante was just breathtaking. If Forest go down and West Ham stay, that would be ultimate revenge for Nuno on his former boss. When did that happen last time? Has it ever happened? I believe so. Someone did ask me in the chat earlier, do I rate Gyökeres? Bless up. Yeah, I do rate him, and I do want him to succeed at Arsenal. I'm just sitting on the fence with him at the moment. I'll rate when he's been doing the business for 2-3 years on the trot, like Ian Wright did and Henry did. Then I'll think he's a good player.
Yeah.
I don't want to flash in the pan one season wonder.
No.
That to me is no good. So
just get us over the line.
Get us over the line. You get us over the line, and then come back and do the business next season, and then I'll be happy. Guys, City have woken up. Better not hope City win 10 on the go.
That's a worry. It's a worry. They're capable.
Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you sub in and make sure you smash a like, please. There should be minimum of 70 likes. Minimum. Come on. Right, it's that time of the mingle, people, where we forget about the stresses of football at the moment.
It's Valentine's Day.
Let's have a look. Someone said, right, Norms, that there's Valentine's merch. Let's have a look at the Valentine's merch, because I don't believe there is any. But let's see what merch we can do. Lux, we might have a little sing song, but let's see what merch we have got on this when it comes up. On the road, built for match days away. I haven't seen. Oh, here we go. They've dropped in a nice lot of merch here, Norms. We haven't done this for a while, have we?
No, we haven't. We haven't.
Let's have a little look at the merch, and here we go, people, with the new stuff. So it's called On the Road. What they've dropped in, and let's have a little look here. Let's have a look. It's always nice to keep up with the merch because, it's tough times, and the merch is cheap, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So it's called On the Road. Here we go. Here we go, guys. This jean jacket here with Arsenal on it, this pink jean jacket with a great big Arsenal badge, that's 90. If you want that, they're doing a deal at the moment. It's reduced from £105 to £94.50. Right?
Yeah.
And it's a Primark jean jacket with an Arsenal badge on it. The jean jacket probably cost about £5, right? So Walmart's, whatever, wherever you're from, if you've got like a discount store, if you live in Australia or anything like that, bargain bucket store, yeah, all right. That is a bang average sort of denim jacket with the Victoria Concordia crescent on the back. And they want for that, people, £94.50.
50.
Jam boy, get your hands on that, son. Look, there you go. I can see you rocking that up.
Just Jam boy. Yeah, I can see him.
That's Jam boy,
you know, I can see Jam boy in that. Yeah, doing his decks. I can see him doing his decks in that one. Yeah,
bit of Nicholas. I haven't come across Lynch yet or Prone. But we can sort something out there. I'm sure we can get to something out. £94.50.
Okay.
Right. What else have we got, Norms? It's all good. It's called On the Road. This is On the Road stuff. Look at this. Look. Here, look at this. Arsenal Essential varsity jacket, Norms.
Varsity.
Right. Basically, it's a sweatshirt with an elastic round the cuff and round the bottom. Right. It's got a flashy Arsenal badge. Makes you laugh how they put that badge on there, the best badge in history, and yet we run around on the football pitch with a crummy old crappy thing
Cannon
that we've got. Yeah? Right? Chat, this is cheap because I know it's you know, we've all got hundreds of pounds, haven't we, guys? £153, but they're giving you a deal. It was 170.
And you get free delivery as well, guys.
Lynch, free delivery as well. That's a bit of you, that, Lynch. Look. Yeah? Look, Lynch. Where is it? Nomsky.
There you go. Lynch, there you go.
Nomsky, £153. Look at this.
People will buy that. It's 300. You convert that Lynch.
£3.
Lynch has converted that. Lynch has converted that. It would cost him 300.
He likes that, Lynch. No, I knew he would. £153. I'll get your size up, Lynch. You'll be all right, mate. You'll be all right. You stick with this. Stick with a Mingle, Lynch. You'll be all right. Look at this. Look. That is madness, isn't it, Norms?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, there's more. There's more. It's all sorts going on. Look at this.
Okay.
Valentine's, there they are. There's your Valentine gifts, people. There they are. Nice earrings there, look.
How much are those?
£45. That's for one.
God dear.
£45.
Cannon earrings.
They have it on sale like 153 is cheap. Arsenal, not Arteta. You know, don't you, brother? You know. As you Cannon Arsenal gold plated, £58. I'd want gold for that. I don't know about you, Norms.
Yeah, solid. And the Proto flip what? Straw tumbler.
This is the one. This is the one, Norms. Stanley 1913 Arsenal Quencher. H2O Pro Tour flip. Straw tumbler comes in at £49.50 for a mug.
Right, no,
you'd be that if you bought it.
DJB, that was quite a mouthful. I would probably just call that a cup.
Might be the only cup we get our hands on, Norms.
Oh my gosh.
I might have to buy that just in case we don't win anything. People can't get jobs in London.
How you spend? What is it? Is it what does it do? Does it turn water into wine or something?
I don't know what it does. Nonny top there for the DJB. Yeah, I know, man. Listen, this is paying Nonny's wages. This is. Personalise your kit. Look at this, Norms.
£700.
Brown leather card holder and watch set. £108.
Do you know what I was looking at? The full squad frame signed shirt. Sorry, that was 700
quid. The players ain't even signed that. The ball boy's probably done a print up or something. They've probably gone to the ball boy. Do us a favour. Go home on your computer and rustle up a few signatures. You're speechless, Norms, aren't you?
This is what they do.
These are Valentine's gifts, Norm.
£36 for a scarf. What are we doing it?
£36 for that, look.
Oh, I get it. Look carefully. Can you see what's on that scarf?
Oh, that little cannon now. £36 for a scarf.
Oh, my life.
Come on, man. The tumblers is joke. Nicholas, I'm telling you. Lee Judge's raid. Big up Lee Judge's all the time, my friend. Thank you very much for the raid. We're looking at the merch at the moment. Big up Lee Judge's, man. Bless. Thank you very much indeed. Arteta calls himself a man of people. Even the cowardly ways about weather conditions and injuries. Yeah. I mean, what do we say about all this merch, my friend? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy prices. Look at this. Look, Norms, look.
58.
There's another one now. Plain red one. For if you're not into tartan, you could get a Gunnosaurus for £22.50 though, people, all right?
Yeah, but I want it life size.
Yeah. Look at that! I tell you, give you nightmares looking at that. I won't give a baby that. They'd be scarred for life. Bad enough giving them an Arsenal kit. It's child abuse.
Here we go. Lego.
Look at this.
Here's a Lego one.
Lego head. You got Arteta Lego set there. Look, 118 quid.
All right, guys. We're gonna build a Lego, guys.
Come on, man. Get your partner the Valentine's gifts. Come on. Look at this.
What's this one? What's that black? What's that one there? Go back up there. This one here. That Arsenal black cannon wool. Is that blanket?
£63 for a blanket.
I'll tell you what, DJB, you should I should get this for you, right? The blanket and that pillow, yeah. So when you go to those games, yeah.
I'll tell you what, mate. The way we play sometimes at the Emirates,
that's what I'm saying.
I'll be wrapped up in that blanket. I'll tell you.
What's this? Arsenal.
£400. Oh, that's better. Look, leather wallet, £27. That ain't bad. Little badge on it.
Oh, yeah.
Little badge that after you pull it out your pocket, it comes off and it's the curb and you lose it.
That ain't too bad.
There we go. There's more beakers.
This is shame.
There's more beakers. There's more cups. Just in case we don't win a cup, you've got the old bruised banana one there at £25, or you can go for the Stanley 1913 bruised banana at £54, people.
Wow.
So if you don't win a trophy, buy yourself a cup at £54, put it on your mantelpiece.
I think Shane should get all these cups for the bruised banana. So when we're on the show,
I think Shane should get one of them, definitely. Arsenal might as well open up a branch store at the airport. You know, when you're in the airport and you see them shops that sell these items and you can't afford items that cost more than your salary.
Cost.
Most of those items at the airport cost more than your holiday.
Yeah.
I like it. You see, Lynch, I told you. This is definitely a bit of you, Lynch, all of this. Loves it. But there's your merch. There's your Valentine's merch.
So get buying, mate, for the 14th. Yes.
What do you reckon first of all, what do you think Arteta's going to play tomorrow against Brentford? Is one question.
Right.
But what would Normsky like to see run out tomorrow?
Okay. Now that our beloved Havertz is out.
Havertz is a blow, yeah. Havertz is a blow.
The game changer. Right, so this is for the back four now. So go with the back four. I'll see Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Pierre Ankipe as the back four. As a midfield pivot of Declan Rice and Zubimendi.
Yeah.
I want to see try Martinelli on the right.
Good shout. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd go with that. Martinelli on the right. Definitely
And
Martinelli.
Go with Martinelli on the right.
Yeah.
Glock up front. And I will play left-hand side. I'd try Jesus on the left.
That's not a bad shout, actually.
Right, I'll try Jesus on the left, yeah. Because the thing about Jesus, they could switch if they want to. He's got that thing where he could play either side or along that front three. There'll be a lot of moving parts going on there. Do you know what I mean? Right, and then obviously in that midfield with Kai Havertz out, I'll put in Eze.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'd go in Cape, I think, left back.
Yeah. I
think I'd go in Cape left back. I don't think Calafiori's fully fit, and he did look a bit rusty, didn't he? I mean, I don't know about you, but when I saw Calafiori play on Saturday, he did look very, very.
Yeah.
He didn't look himself.
He wasn't up to speed. It wasn't up to speed.
No. I thought in Cape played really well.
Yeah. You need somebody that's going to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And without doing the silly things. Whereas Calafiori, he's aggressive, but he if he can't keep up with the player or he's either pulling him back or doing something really silly. So
yeah, and you reckon, and you're going to stick with a Zubimendi in midfield and Rice and
Eze, yeah. I think, and the thing about it, I'd like to see. It's funny that they said this to they asked him in the press conference about Zubimendi scoring his goals, and if you notice the way he's scoring his goals, he's more advanced. So when he scored against Sunderland, he scored. He was outside the 18-yard box when he scored that goal. The other goal, the headed goal where we beat who was it that we beat at home, and he headed that goal?
Oh,
was it at home or away? Sorry,
who's that?
Leeds. I think it was Leeds, wasn't it?
Leeds.
Leeds. Yeah. So. What I'd probably like to see is maybe Zubimendi play more advanced, and then Decker's dropping in that sort of sticks. Do you know what I mean to say? But
100%.
But maybe they can swap around. But yeah, I'd like to see maybe sort of more advanced.
So that would be
and then Eze in that kind of 10. So Zubi more in the 8 hybrid in the 8 role, and Eze in that 10.
See, I'd like to see Zubimendi in the 8. I think Zubimendi would be more creative, right?
Yeah.
DJB.
And he's got goals. He's got goals. He's got what? How many goals has he got?
Legends. I do. I agree, Norms. I agree. The thing is, right, Norms, I'll start that promo and we'll speak to it. We'll speak it in a minute, my friend. I haven't forgotten about it. That'd be my team. Same as what you've picked. I'd put Martinelli on the right. I would probably play Trossard on the left, Gorkarez up front. I'd go Eze, Zubimendi and Rice. I'd go in Cape, Gabriel, Saliba and Timber. That would be our choice. This is going to be the manager's choice. This is what I think he will go with tomorrow. That is what he'll go with tomorrow. Obviously, Raya in goal. Raya in goal. That'd be the back four. That's what he'll go with tomorrow. This guy will be back in because he's the captain and he's back from fitness. Apparently, he's up for selection against. If he's up for selection, he's putting him in.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And that'll be that. And he'll stick with Madueke, and I reckon he'll drop Trossard and play Martinelli. That'll be the manager tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll be your team tomorrow with this football manager. I'll be very surprised if that's not.
I mean, obviously, I think Martinelli. I think if you look, is I think twice he's assisted Gokares from the right.
I would do this.
Yeah,
I'd obviously put. I wouldn't put him on the left. I'd play Trossard on the left.
Yeah,
I'd put Martinelli on the right. I'd put Eze there.
yeah.
And that'd be it, and Gokares up front. But you know what he's going to do, the manager. This is what he's going to do. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy comes in. And I'll tell you what, if he lines up with that midfield and Madueke on the right and Martinelli on the left, I think we could seriously get damaged tomorrow.
Yep.
I think we could seriously get damaged tomorrow. And this is what I've been saying. It's really, really important that he gets it right from now on in. He's got no room for error now. He's got to rotate properly. He's got to pick the right team. He's got to make sure that the players are fresh. He can't be messing around. He can't be messing around tomorrow. And we've just got to hope now. See, not only that, right, Norms, I'll tell you what as well, right? We're under pressure, and I'll tell you why. Because every game we go into now, we've got to hope we don't get any more injuries.
That's the thing. That's the problem.
I don't care what. I'm not a big Havertz fan, but that to me is a big blow.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
That's a big blow.
Because he was offering something different and more than what Odegaard. Do you know what I mean? And I think if Odegaard comes back in, we're just going to revert back to type.
Yeah, he was building up a relationship, wasn't he, with Gokares? And he was building up a relationship with Gokares. I mean, he was finding him, and Gokares he seemed to gain a lot of confidence with Havertz in the team.
Yep.
And now that Havertz ain't in the team, I just think he's going to fall back to what he knows, and that's Odegaard. I don't think he trusts Eze.
But people are saying, top gooners are saying the same thing, that they feel that Havertz is a better 10 than Odegaard. Now, obviously, with him being out for a month now, that's going to be a massive blow.
Yeah.
And that if it was me, I'd be looking at Eze. But for those people, they're going to just go back too tight and say, yeah, bring Odegaard back in.
Yeah. Odegaard with his slow, boring football. Honestly, it'll be absolutely horrendous. Guys, can you please make sure you sub into Normski TV? Go and sub to him. Show him some support, guys. Let's get him up to 1,000. It's criminal that he's not on that. He's in the chat. Make sure that you go and sub to him. And make sure if you come across my channel, and big up to everyone that's come over, have a little sub on the channel as well. It does help, and obviously smash your like, which really does help the channel, people. Thank you very much. This is the midweek mingle. We do have a little bit of banter as well. We've been talking everything Arsenal. We are concerned. Concerned. I think it's really important, Norms, that Arsenal fans don't do this. We can't bury our heads in the sand. I know they do on a lot of other channels. They just bury their head in the sand. Man City are washed. They're finished. They're not the same Man City as what they were years ago. The difference is they've got the manager that won trophies years ago. We haven't.
Precisely.
That's what it boils down to at the end of the day. You can say what you like, whether you think Man City are the team they were years ago. No, they're not. That's blatantly obvious. But they're 3 points behind the so-called best team in Europe. They're 3 points behind the so-called best team in the world with the largest squad depth, Champions League favourites. And they're 3 points behind us. And they're in the same competitions that we're in. So just don't bury your heads in the sand. Be prepared, people. Buckle up. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Definitely.
Mikel Arteta. It's going to be a bumpy ride, people. Good to see some real ones like Nomsky. Tired of all these delusional fans that I see online. Come and sub to us then, my friend. Big up. Welcome to the community.
Just doing our bit. You know what it is, DJ, but it's just you know what? It's just that what we've seen over the last couple of years, and people want to keep saying that we're negative and we don't want Arsenal to win, and that we're probably the biggest fans in terms of advocate for wanting this team to go on and be successful. We've missed out 20 plus years of not seeing us lift a title. We've never lifted a Champions League.
It's criminal.
Yeah, we're absolutely gassed. We're absolutely gassed. Let me just say this: we're absolutely gassed to get into a final. Where last season we went out to Newcastle on 2 legs.
I was buzzing that night.
So
Absolutely buzzing.
why people think that we want Arsenal to lose, I don't get it. I don't know where their heads at, and that's what really baffles me. And that's why, when I linking up with you guys, the likes of yourself, the likes of Shane, and that, and when we've done shows together, and when you hear the outlandish things that people say or do, and using all the stats to justify why they should keep this manager, the team is better than the team that went unbeaten because we had more points than them. The difference is that team got it over the line and lifted a trophy. So I couldn't care less that they had less points than what this team has got. I couldn't care less. What I care about is us, lifting up trophies and saying, we've done it. We were back to where we need to be. And then we continue that. 22 years, DJB. I say this all the time. After the 2004 Invincibles, if I said to you, DJB, we've just gone invincible. I sat next to you in that stand. I said, DJB, what do you reckon for the next couple of years? What do you reckon? We've just gone invincible. What do you be saying to me? And I said to you, we ain't gonna ever win again.
Yeah.
You're drunk, mate.
I'd say go and see a doctor, Norms. If you'd have said to me 22 years ago, the next title you see at Arsenal is in 22 years' time or 25 years' time, I'd say you need to go and you need therapy. Big up, Prome. Thank you very much, my friend. Absolute legend. And big up to yourself for your support in the channel and every single person that comes over and supports the channel. Binks, everyone, Joseph Connor, Lynch, Jamboy, you know you are, and people, welcome to the community if you're not. Been saying it for 6 years. We have. How's that Semenyo signing working out? Well, I wouldn't have him at Arsenal. What a waste of money. Wouldn't have Semenyo.
We've got Noni.
I wouldn't waste. Why do we need Semenyo? We've got Trossard and Martinelli. We don't need Semenyo. Don't need Semenyo. Rubbish. Useless.
Yeah.
This is what you was hearing. I wouldn't waste my money on Semenyo. No, you'd waste your money on Madueke, though, wouldn't you? Perhaps if we hadn't have wasted our money on Madueke, we could have got Semenyo.
Yep.
How many goals has he scored now since he's been at City? 5?
I think
6?
5, yeah.
5 goals since he's been at City. He's only walked through the door. He's just walked through the door. He only run his coat up yet.
I think is that in all comps?
He ain't even hung his coat up yet, and he scored 5 goals. Ridiculous. He's still waiting for his locker.
I mean, what they've done. I mean, obviously, I've just seen 13 goals, but they've obviously added the goals.
Yeah.
But if you minus
2 goals, 1 assist, 4 games, at least doing something for Havertz. But Odegaard too been shocking. Listen, I'm not a massive Odegaard. I'm not a massive. This is where it's come to as being an Arsenal fan right now, right, Joseph? And I'll tell you where it's come to, chat, and everyone in the chat. We've spent £1 billion. All last summer, we were saying, go and sign a number 9. That's all we need, missing piece. If we had a number 9, we'll win the league. I don't want to see Havertz in this team again. I don't want to see Havertz up front. I don't want to see Havertz here. I don't want Havertz. Just go and get me a number 9. Go and get me a bagsman. Check the channels. Check the big channels, the main channels. Oh, get me a bagsman. Bagsman. That's what I want, a bagsman. We go and get a bagsman. What are we all saying now? I want Havertz. I'm gutted Havertz is injured. Havertz is better than Odegaard. Havertz is this, Havertz is that. Didn't want him anywhere near the team 6 months ago.
No.
So if we're now, because I'm gutted that Havertz is injured.
Yeah.
What sad state of affairs is that?
And we don't rate him.
And we don't rate him.
That's the mad thing. And we don't rate him.
That's how desperate we are, Norms. Make it make sense.
Listen, man. Who knew?
We're going back relying on players that couldn't get us over the line 2 seasons ago, last season. It's absolute crazy. Yeah? It's a comedy show. Honestly, it's crackers. Jesus. Oh, yeah. When Gyökeres weren't scoring, rubbish. Don't want him. Put Jesus up front. I want to see Jesus. Can't wait till Havertz to come back in the team. Why?
Yep.
Why? Did they win you the Premiership last season then? Do you know
what are they? The thing is, what are they basing it on? You know what I mean? What are they basing it on?
Chat Norski TV 528 for make sure that you're subbing. Make sure you're subbing to him. Go and sub to him right now.
What are they basing it on? Do you know what I mean? That
it's
they
crazy.
They have to go back and say, right, we need these players. The same said players that have never got us over the line or never been good enough, injured.
Exactly. See, this is you said it there, Shim, right? You said it there, bro. We've been saying it all. We say it every time we come on the shows. We say it every time we go on the Bruised Banana. We say it all the time. There's a difference between being negative, or there's a difference between being realistic and being deluded.
Mm.
I'm a realist. I'm a realist in everything. That's just the way I am. Always have been. Yeah. I see the dangers. I look at the bigger picture. When people are spouting on about we've got the squad depth and all of this, and then I say to them, okay, we've got squad depth. Right, fair enough. Declan Rice gets injured. We've got Norgard in midfield going into the last 14 games of the season. Declan Rice, God forbid, is out for the rest of the season. Gabriel's out for the rest of the season. You got Mosquera coming in for Gabriel, and you got Norgard coming in for Rice.
Yeah.
For the next 14 games chasing a Premiership.
You confident?
Where's the squad depth?
And it says a lot, DJB, because these players that you mentioned, they're hardly getting any games. So it shows you that Arteta doesn't trust them. You know what I mean? As much as whatever they cost, you got to remember that Norgard.
The manager don't trust them.
He doesn't trust them. But Norgard, exactly my point. Norgard was the captain of Brentford.
Yeah.
He was playing week in, week out, week in, week out.
Yeah.
He comes to the Arsenal.
Yeah.
He's a sensible buy, and he sits on the bench, and he's good for the players. Off the pitch, he's good for the players. But we need to see something on the because we need to give him some minutes, like, you know what I mean?
He hasn't used him. Shim, if we'd have got Semenyo in Jan, then we're 100% champions. No, we wouldn't have, because he'd have had him playing at left. He'd have dropped him. We said this about Eze. All due respects to you, brother. Bless you. Thank you for your chat. We said this about Eze when he come. Oh, if we sign Eze, we've won the league.
Yeah.
He don't play him. If Semenyo came to this football club in January, he'd still be playing Trossard and Martinelli. That's the difference, because it's what he knows. It's what he knows. It's what makes him feel safe. Yeah. And this is what worries me when the pressure's on and we're going into the last 14 games of this season. He will bat safe. He will go into that crease and he'll just straight back. He'll just keep it nice and simple. No hell raisers. He won't go for it in certain games. He'll just keep ticking over. Only hopes is if Haaland's injury is more than a niggle. But Pep seems very calm despite the half-time substitution. Yeah, he's bought him off. That's all.
That's managing. That's managing.
It's managing, and it's mind games now, Lux. Pep knows how to play mind games.
It's mind games, yeah. But at the same time, you got the likes of Mamouche who's starting to bang. Yeah, you got to remember DJB a couple of games ago. He left Haaland on the bench.
Yeah,
not because he was injured. He wasn't performing. He brought in Mamouche, who come back from AFCON, has been banging.
Only bagsman we work at is at an airport. And I really wanted Eze, to be honest. We spent 200 mil while Semenyo was sitting in Bournemouth. Back Lynch. Exactly the same year when we let Elise go to Bayern Munich and we didn't get him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. When we bought, who else did we buy? We bought Fabio Vieira instead of
the guy from PSG. He was at
Coutinho.
Yeah.
We bought this is the same manager that bought
Porto.
Yeah, that bought Fabio Vieira when we could have bought Coutinho. When we could have bought Prime Isak, when we could have gone and got Prime Isak, we gave Eddie Nketiah $100,000 a week and gave him the 14 shirt.
Yeah. And the people's argument about
we haven't wasted any money, Norms.
But you know what it is, right, DJ Reed? Their argument about the Isak thing when he was at Real Sociedad, and people will kind of bring you back and say, well, go look at his stats at Rails. He wasn't really doing anything. But sometimes you have to take a look. We've gone. This is the thing about it. We've gone for a ready-made striker in Glock. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's come from Sporting Lizards, scored over X amount of goals. So we've bought him now to finally get this team over the line. And we are struggling. He's struggled because the system doesn't equate to how he wants to play, or it doesn't suit how he wants to play.
Nowhere near it. And you'll see that now Havertz is injured. You'll see it even worse.
You'll see that even exactly.
Watch Gorkarez's goal
we have not been proactive enough. Arteta's not been proactive enough to say, right, okay, we need to play to Gorkarez's strength. All he's kind of said is like, oh, he runs a lot. He runs this. He covers the space well. He does this. You know what I mean? Everything is about him running, closing down space, and all that. We didn't buy Glock to do that. We bought Glock to be in that box to get when the ball is played to him. He's a volume striker, as Mike said. He's a volume striker. Give him 7-8 chances out of those 8, he'll probably score 2.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I want to stick by him for a reason. Because I know he's better than Havertz and Jesus. I know that for a fact. He's a better striker than Havertz and Jesus.
Instinctively, instinctively, what he does, that's his thing.
Right?
You saw that when the ball was played.
I've never doubted that. I've doubted, and I said this from day one. It doesn't matter what striker you bring to this football club. If he doesn't find a way to get him to change things and get him scoring goals, he'll look bang average.
Yeah.
Said it from day one.
Rice
plays 90 minutes versus Sunderland. There you go, Shim. When we were 3-0 up. I said it. I was standing there. I was sitting there in my seat. And as soon as that second goal went in, I went, get Rice off. Get Norgard on. Get Rice off. Get Rice off.
Yeah. No, for that.
Played him till the end. But he won't bring on Norgard. Not a great manager. No, exactly.
Oh, gosh.
He's the next one to go down. I'm telling you that now. Watch this space.
Well, I tell you, if that happens, that's it. We're done. We're done.
Yeah. Chelsea always give away their rejects. Big up the chat. Big up every single one of yous in the chat. 115 in the building. Make sure that you smash a like. Please smash a like on the channel. Make sure you sub into Normski. And if you've come across me for the first time, make sure you sub up as well, guys. That'd be great. Thank you very much indeed. Shimakuma fact, been running to the ground. I remember when Mikel played at right back. Off out, lads. Oh, dear, oh, Lord. What happened to the Dowman, DJB? Apparently he's still injured.
Yeah.
Apparently he's still injured, prone. He's still injured. He's another one, though. He's going to go down the Wanyeri Avenue, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
He's going to go down the Wanyeri. What was Skelly? Anyone seen Skelly? Skelly about at all? Norms, have you seen him? Have you checked your phone?
I'm
Skelly on? Is Skelly about? When did we sell
yeah.
Skelly then? Did Skelly go in January?
Yeah, but unbelievable. The way he's been treated, these young players.
Look at Skelly.
Ethan got out. Ethan got out while the game was good. He got out.
Yeah. Oh, Ethan's. I believe he's done at this football club with this manager. I've said it all along. But isn't it ironic, isn't it? Havertz is injured. Saka's injured. Yeah. We got Whoopi Goldberg on the right. Noni Madueke. Yeah. You got Odegaard injured. And yet he lets Wanyeri go out on loan. And you're going for a title.
Yep.
And so we keep hearing about squad depth. And we hear about squad depth.
We need a squad depth because of the amount of competitions we're in.
Yeah.
And we're not going to cope. We're not going to cope. And the thing is, there's another player waiting to go down. That's the problem. There's another player waiting to go down. Who will be? We just don't. We'll be both waiting.
Goldberg. He is, man. He's an awful player. You know, I've seen some terrible players in my 50-odd years supporting this football club, man. He's up there with them all.
He tops it.
He's in there with the Franny Jeffers and the Lee Chapmans and the Shamaks and all of that, Bentners and all that. He's in there with all of them. I'm telling you.
How people can rate it and pay 52 million.
He's in there with people. See, the problem is, right? Do you know why they like Madueke, a lot of them? It's because he wears his shorts down, like, you know, he got his socks pulled up. He's got the thing round his head. He's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Lee Judges? He gets you off your feet, but he gets you back on he sit you back down very quickly.
He gets you off your feet. I'll tell you what it's like. It's like, you know when you're sitting around, you know when you're at a family party in a hall or a wedding, and you're sitting there, innit, and you've just stuffed your face with chicken wings and vol au vents and all of that, right? And you're sitting there, and then you hear a song come on, don't you? And you go, oh, that's a good one. And you go to get up, don't you, and go to the dance floor, and it ends, and you sit back down again, and you sort of go, no, that's all right, I don't want to dance. That's Madueke, isn't he?
Yeah. Just
that
can't finish the dinner.
Where you go, oh no.
Yeah. Just can't finish the dinner. How many times? How many times has he done that? How many times?
Watch his body language when he gets in positions. Where he gets in positions, right? And you watch him. I watch him on the big, because I'm right by the big screen at Arsenal when they show you some of the replays and that.
Yeah.
And you watch him, and he gets there, and then the defence faces him up, and he goes like, he don't know what to do, you know, like that, sort of like that, Mr. Bean kind of thing. He's like, and he sort of panics, and he don't know whether to pass it, he don't know whether to cross it, he don't know whether to shoot. He's awful. Honestly, I'm sorry.
When you get into that last third, you've got to be decisive and know what you need to do.
Listen, he might score the odd goal, and I might go, yeah, that was a good goal, but I'm talking pound for pound, week in, week out. I don't want... Norms, I know we've got to wrap up soon, but I don't want players at Arsenal now that just come in and do a job.
No.
I want competition for key positions. And I'm not saying you can buy like every single position. But, you know, your main striking position, like your right wing, your left wing, and your centre forward.
Yep.
I want top quality players. I want players challenging one another. Who's challenging?
This is it. This is the reason why we're where we are, because we've just brought in players that can just do a job.
Yeah.
Rather than going in.
As that squad depth then, when you got players that can just do a job.
Yeah. Because
it's like Eze. I love Eze, but he hasn't done enough, really, has he, to keep Odegaard out of team?
No, he hasn't. And as much as, and this is the worst thing, as bad as Odegaard is, if you know, he's Arteta's man, right? So if Eze doesn't do what he's meant to do, drop of a hat, he's out. At the drop of a hat, he's out. So
I always look at it. I mean, look at these players here. All three of them walk into an Arsenal team.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All three of them. 100%. There's players at Man City that walks into an Arsenal team.
Yeah.
That should not be happening when you've spent £1 billion.
No.
The only players that I know that are set in stone at Arsenal that you'd struggle to replace is Declan Rice, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber. Possibly, well, Raya you could probably replace. And that's about it. Even Zubimendi, you could probably find someone to replace him.
Yeah.
Other than that, everyone's replaceable. It just what it is. But anyway, people, we are going to draw this to a close. It's getting late. It's been an absolute brilliant mingle once again.
Yep.
We've had a laugh. We've had a chuckle. We've been serious. Big up to you as well, my friend. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to every single one that's been in the chat. Don't matter whether you're Arsenal, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Man United, Man City, Tottenham fans, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Big up to every single one of you. DJB just can't see life without Arteta. I just can't see life without Arteta. Well, you're going to have to, my friend, if we don't win the big one. If we don't win the Premier League or the Champions League, you're going to have to see life without him, my friend, because it's a fact of life. And there was life before Arteta, and there'll be life without Arteta. No one's bigger than Arsenal Football Club. No one.
Definitely not.
if you think that Arteta is bigger than Arsenal Football Club, then I'm afraid you're going to have to go and support another club, my friend. I'm sorry. No one's bigger than Arsenal Football Club. But get used to life without Arteta, because he will either go himself, because there's no loyalty in football anymore, is there? Nope. And if the right job came along, if Barcelona came knocking, he'd go.
Yeah. But I don't think they'll accept his tactics, though.
No. If the national job came knocking, he'd go. Yep. So there's no loyalty in football. He might talk the talk, but trust me. Anyway, my friends, big up to every single one of you. Thank you for all your super chats. Let's just check, make sure I haven't missed any. Joseph, DJB, favourite Nonny. Yep, we've got all them. Thank you very much for all your super chat. Martin Tap, everyone. Lynch has been in. Prome, absolute legend as always. The Binks, legend. Lux, everyone. The Gunners, and you're all legends, my people. WPW26, Mustafa, all the ones that have come over as well from Leeds as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Nomski, what have you got coming up? Because tomorrow night's the big one. Oh, yeah, score prediction, Noms, you've done that, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going 2-1. 2-1, Arsenal.
2-1 to the Arsenal. Come on, you know it makes sense.
Tough away.
2-1 to the Arsenal. Listen, we all want Arsenal to win. We've just made life hard again, haven't we? When does Arsenal ever make it easy, though, Norms? How many years?
I ask myself all this time, every time.
Even the Invincibles. I never used to worry about the Invincibles. It was one in the tunnel, but there were certain games the Invincible played, and even then they made hard work with it, didn't they?
Yeah. It's like, come on, man. What are you doing?
When is Arsenal? When do we ever make? Why are they only 3 points behind us? I can't get my head around it, Norms.
I think that it's you know, you look at that and you just think back to those games, what could have been, and I think that's what it is. We're basing it on what could have been, and we've thrown away ample opportunities. The door's been left wide open for us at times from Man City, and we've not taken those opportunities.
This is what I'm saying.
Where it stands.
This is what I'm saying. I know we've got to go, Norms, right? But do you remember when we got beat at Anfield earlier in the season? And we said we've got a brilliant opportunity to lay a marker down.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And we said it on this channel as well. We said we've got a brilliant opportunity to go to Anfield, lay a marker down, play Liverpool early in the season. They're not playing brilliant. We've got a brilliant opportunity. And what did he do? He messed it up. Played boring tactics, negative. He messed it up. We lost. Then we played City at home 1-1, didn't we? And we said, this could come back to haunt us at the end of the day because we've got to play City away. Go and beat City at the Emirates. Go and beat them.
Yeah.
Go and win. We drew 1-1. And we've got to go to the Etihad and play them. So all of these games now that we've been going mad over and saying, oh, we should have done this, we should have done that, are now coming back to haunt us. So the points dropped. All the points are dropped. But it is what it is. Listen, guys. Thank you for joining the Mingle. Normski, you're going to watch the game tomorrow. You're going to
watch the game tomorrow, and they're going to do just to do a quick match reaction after the game. Hopefully, it'll be a positive one. And we move on to the weekend games. Well, the Bruised Banana has been cancelled tomorrow because of the game.
Yeah, so, Wigan FA Cup. Rest all the players. Just rest them all. Play the kids. Play the kids. Yeah. Take it a bit serious because obviously we want to win. I want to win.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
You know, you don't want to go out, but your chance to rest players, rest them. So I've got a late night chat tomorrow night, people. A little bit of a match reaction. I'll be going live tomorrow night, late night chat. Soon as I get back from the football. So enjoy the game, people. Let's hope we win. Come on, Arsenal. We do need the 3 points, people. We need the 3 points desperately now. Desperately. Thanks for joining us. Make sure. Oh, let's see who's live. Who's live? Is Lee raid? Oh, Lee's just raided. Anyone live that we like? Let's have a look. Big up, Marie. Thank you for coming over. All those that have just joined us from Lee, thank you very much indeed. We're just calling it a night, actually, because like Norm's is half asleep. I'm
Mate,
half
I'll tell you.
asleep. I'm half asleep. Norm's is half asleep. It's been a long. It's stressful supporting Arsenal.
Tomorrow, listen. Tomorrow. Yeah, Gianni's live.
Oh, Gianni's live, is he?
Yeah, I'm just looking here. He's live with Natster.
Is he? Is he still live?
Yeah.
He's been going ages.
Yeah, I don't know what time they.
Big up, my friends. All those that have come over from Leeds. Big up to every single one of you. Make sure that you sub, smash a like. Marie, big up to you, darling. Thank you for coming over. We've just been going over the Arsenal. We're worried about it, people. We're worried about it. We are definitely worried. Man City have gone 3 points behind us. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Arsenal surprise us tomorrow. That's what I say. Surprise us tomorrow. Yeah, surprise us tomorrow.
We've got to put it up again. We've got to put it up again. Right. All those Arsenal fans, just don't bury your head. All right?
No.
Don't bury your head in the sand, people.
Get it out.
Do not do it.
Face reality. Come on.
Do not do it. Yeah?
Face your fears.
Face your fears. Keep your feet on the ground. And this is what it is. This is what it is. Look at that. Big up to everyone. No, big up to everyone. Big up for those that have come over. Make sure you smash a like. And if you haven't watched this show, watch it on playback. Nonsky, take it easy, bro. Let's go.
Mate.
Who am I raiding? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
At the moment, is Gianni still live?
He looks like he's still live.
Is he?
Yeah, he's saying live.
Don't lose sleep over Kai Havertz being injured, people. It'll be all right. Yeah. It'll be all right.
Yeah, he's live.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't lose sleep about Kai Havertz. Norms, you going to lose sleep over Kai Havertz being injured?
No. We've got to get on with it. Yeah, we've got to get on it. He's got to use the players that he's got there now. We've got to get on with it now. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we've got the squad depth, mate, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got the squad depth. So why are we worried, Norms? Why are we worried?
Why are we crying over spilt milk? Come on.
We've got the squad depth.
Yep.
We've got the squad depth. We shouldn't be worried, should we?
Is BBK live?
Is BBK live, is he?
Somebody just said, yeah, I think, yes, he's live, yeah.
Because I don't think Gianni's going, let's have a look at BBK.
Yeah. Well, he's having a great time.
Man City are locked. Is that the one?
Which one? Yeah,
locked.
that's the one. Yeah. He's having a bit of a dance around.
He's having a dance around.
Yeah, he's drinking and he's doing that. I don't know if he's spiked. Somebody spiked his drink.
Rightio, people. Rightio. Let's have a little go here. BBK is live. We've been live. Yeah, we can't listen. I know we're going to go soon, right? But you can't stress out about Kai Havertz because at the end of the day, we're the best squad in the world. We've got the best squad in Europe now, so I don't see what you think. But I'm going to give my score prediction, right? Yep. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I'm not a confident 2-1. It's not a confident 2 tomorrow. But what we can't do is start the game slowly because Brentford's going to come out of the traps and they're going to be flying.
Yeah. We've got to just play on the front foot. We're no disrespect to Brentford, but we are a better side than they are, and we have got that in our locker to do that. Yeah. What we need to do is go kill the game 2-0, 2-3-0 if that's the case, and then just do your controlling thing after that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do.
I know we've got to go, but I was listening to Kenny. Kenny was doing. I think I watched Danny was on with Russell.
Oh yes, Kenny, I watched that. Yeah,
and Kenny Ken said we always worry about other teams being on form. Like we said it about other teams, and we went there and we turned them over. We was worried about this. He said, and they haven't played Arsenal yet. And I suppose he's right. Brentford have been playing well, but they haven't played Arsenal yet. And, we have we have answered a lot of questions when we've been called upon this season, and I get that.
Yeah.
I do get that.
More often than not.
I think the biggest thing with us, what we've been saying tonight, is a lot of fans have disregarded the fact that Man City are just round the corner. Do you know what I mean? They've kind of forgotten about them, and they're done. You know, they're washed. They're not the team they were. And we've been saying all along, look, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It's City. This will be so intense. We have to almost win out. Lynch, honestly, it's going to go to the wire. It's going to go. Do you know? Before we go, Norms, right? Do you reckon it'll go down to that game at the Etihad?
I think so. I really do think so.
You reckon it's winner takes all at the Etihad?
Yeah. It's. I mean, Arteta his approach to going into that game. I mean, ideally, you want to be probably going into that game. I think realistically, if we are to maintain that 6-point lead, I mean, based on what other fixtures we've got, we have to try and maintain that 6-point lead going into that game. Now, when we get to that game with that 6-point lead, I think Arteta will go there and and it'll be just a status quo for him. It'll be right. Just make sure we don't lose. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go there because I think going there with 6 points, Man City turn us over. If they turn us over,
a draw won't be. So if we've got a 6 points lead going to the Etihad, a draw won't be a bad result. You take a draw.
I'll take a draw, but I'd like to think that we would go there and have a go.
Right.
I know it's one of those things where if I trusted this club enough, that's the thing, because I know what we are about. You know what I'm trying to say? So if in my world, I'd love to go. I would go there and have a go. Why not have a go? I mean, there's teams that have gone there and beaten them. So why can't we go and beat them? If we're meant to be this so-called team, playing the best football, best team in Europe, then why are we going there and not wanting to lose or being very pragmatic and being whatever? We're meant to be. You know what I mean? So it's a hard one. I can't see us. We was hoping that we were sort of saying that the figure. I think everybody was sort of saying is like if we could go into that game 9 points clear, then if we say lost that game or drew it, then we still got that buffer. But going into that game 6 points and they beat us, it's down to 3 points, and then it depends on how we think psychologically and mentally. So but it will go down to the wire. Will it come down to goal difference? Will it come down to maybe just a 1-2 points? I don't know.
Well, they're scoring goals. We got the league table up before, and their goals for is better than ours. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's sort of keeping us is because of is our defence. That's why we've got a better goal difference.
Our defence. You can't knock our defence. Do you know how I look at it, Norms, right? And this might come across a little bit as if I'm being negative, but I honestly think that if we go into that Etihad game 3 points ahead or level on points, I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, I don't.
I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think these players will be able to give any more.
No. And I think you said that earlier on. Yeah, I don't think we've got another.
I can't see us going up a level. I'll go and watch it. I go and watch it all the time. I go and watch Arsenal play live, and I look at players in round about the 65th minute, 64th minute. And they're looking tired. And I'm thinking, if any team now that really puts it on us, we're going to struggle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah.
You score goals at the right time. But it's like that Sunderland game. The longer that was going on, you could see the players. I mean, that Zubimendi goal was a huge.
It was a relief. Absolute relief.
Huge relief.
It was one of those. It was one
of Hope you well, people. Hope you well, Icy Spicy. Big up to the family.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Do you know what I mean? That was a huge, huge relief because it wasn't really doing much in the first half.
No.
It wasn't going anywhere. It was a massive relief. And this is what worries me. So City now know that we've got to go to the Etihad. And I don't think the cup final is going to have any bearing on the league, if I'm honest with you.
Okay.
I think if we lose the cup final, it will smash our confidence. I'll give them that. But if we win it and there's no points difference, that will give City more determination to go and win the league.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can you imagine what I'm trying to say is, can you imagine if we're level on points at that cup final?
That's what I'm saying. Going into yeah.
And we beat City. City are going to go, right, you've won this cup. You ain't winning the Premiership.
Yeah, exactly. That will just give them the incentive. Yeah.
Do you know what
that's
I mean?
That's why I was saying. That's why I was saying to you earlier on. You know, much earlier on in the show, that going into that Carabao Cup final.
Yeah,
we need to be at least have that 6 point
points
margin.
Clip. Yeah, 100%. We need to be 6
and it's funny. It's funny how we've now. It's funny, isn't it, DJB? How we've we've so-called moved the goalposts.
Yeah, we have.
We've moved the goalposts in relation to the fact that now it's getting to the point now where we're saying, right, okay, we could have been 9 points clear. We could have been 12 points clear. It's gone like 12, 9, down to 6. It's now currently, as we speak tonight or this morning, 3 points. So Arsenal tomorrow, when you go to the G-Tech Stadium,
got to win.
Put it right. Got to win.
Look at the pressure on
I don't want to hear about you going there trying to draw a game.
No,
or whatever. And you're looking and thinking, well, at least we're now 1 point, better off.
Yeah.
No. Draw is not in my vocabulary. It's not in my mind.
If he loses tomorrow, Norms, if he loses that game tomorrow, the YouTube's going to light up.
Of course it is.
You just have to keep winning. I remember when Liverpool was battling City and they lost out twice by a point. You got to keep winning. Exactly.
That's what you have to do. Just block out the noise on what's going on down there.
Big up, my friend. Yeah, and goes.
We've been told every game now is a cup final.
3 points gap. We can't expect the gap to be the same or more until the end. City has a good two. Yeah, they are a good. Listen, they're a powerful team. They're a powerful team. They've got Reinders. They've got top quality players. Let's not let this is what annoys me. They don't. These players are top level players. They're not crap players. Madueke would not get in this Man City team.
Well, before we lock it down,
Martinelli would not get in this Man City team.
Exactly. Trossard wouldn't get in there.
No. Trossard's not getting in over Semenyo.
Right. And unfortunately, it's mad. I know Glock has scored, but he's not going to get in there over.
He's not getting in over Haaland.
And he would have to hold bench a lot longer than what he's holding bench.
Yeah.
For us.
This is it.
So when you think about it, the goalkeeper, listen, Raya is a good goalkeeper.
He's not getting ahead of Donnarumma.
You're not getting ahead of Donnarumma. You saw what Donnarumma did the other day. That save, that world-class save.
The only players that are probably getting in this City team is Rice, Timber, Gabriel and Saliba.
That's right.
Possibly.
That's it. Possibly.
But is Saliba on current form getting ahead of Gahey?
I'll probably say no. On current form. Gahey's done really well.
This is what I'm saying. So how are these all disregarding Man City as if they're crap and they're not the team? No, we know they're not the team. They're not the treble-winning team. Who is going to be the treble-winning team? This team ain't the team of the Invincibles or the 2002 team.
Exactly.
As much as you'd like to think it is, it's not. We know that.
Yeah.
But you can't disregard. This is what I was trying to say on the roundabout. You cannot disregard Man City just because they're not the team they used to be. Because they've still got the same manager and we've still got the same manager that don't win anything.
Yeah.
It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Do you know what I mean? So, it is what it is. It is what it is, people. But anyway, people, we are going to wrap it up from there. Thank you very much for all coming over. If you've come over and you thought, hang on, what's all this about? Arsenal Huddle. Sub, smash a like. If you want to know my guys who I share this with, it's Normski TV. Go and sub to him. Get him up to 1,000 subs, guys. Come on. He's got to get to 1,000 subs. Otherwise, Tottenham won't get relegated. Get him up to 1,000 subs. Come on. Thank you all for joining us. Take care, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed the show. I will be going live tonight. As soon as I get back in from the football. Let's hope Arsenal do the business. Come on. You know. Come on.
Let's do it.
We're out of here. Bless to every single one of you. Bless. Look after yourselves. Enjoy your day tomorrow, and we'll see you all soon. Smash a like, sub.
Take care.
Take it easy, people.